What's happening, lads? How are we? I've got some big news. I have just announced my brand new tour, Adam Rowe, What's Wrong With Me, which is going all over the UK and Ireland, and there's still some European, Australian, and maybe American dates to add. But the UK and Ireland leg of this tour is going on general sale on Friday, the 17th of March, with a Patreon pre-sale on Monday, the 13th. This is the biggest tour I've ever done. There's dates all over the country. I'm going to cities and towns I've never been to before. And in the cities I've been to before, we're going big. In Manchester, it's not the Frog and Bucket this year. We're doing the Manchester Apollo. This is a place I've opened for two of my heroes, Bill Baird and Jason Manford, to be able to headline it myself. It's dream come true stuff. Newcastle City Hall, the Pavilion in Glasgow. This is a proper step up, and I need it to be justified. So do me a favour. Go out and buy all of these tickets. I'm going to make this my best show yet. If you've enjoyed Juicy or Imperious, I guarantee you'll enjoy this one more. Comedy is better live. Come out and see us. Tickets will be at adamrowe.co.uk. They'll also be available on Ticketmaster. Please come and see us on this new tour. Adam Rowe, What's Wrong With Me? I'm going all over the gaff. And if you look at the list of dates that are on my website right now and you see somewhere that I'm not going, you want me to come, send me a message and I'll do my best to add it to any tour extension that we put in place. I really appreciate all the support. Please come and see us on this tour. I'm dead excited and I'm going to make it my best one yet. Au revoir. Enjoy the episode. It might be the best one we've ever done. What's happening, lads? We've got some big news. You might have seen it already. It's been on sale for about a week now. But the first ever Have a Word live tour, live podcast shows, not just stand-up. We're doing live versions of the podcast, is coming to Glasgow, Newcastle, Birmingham, and Dublin. Where can you get tickets, Dan?
I don't know.
haveawordlive.com. You get them from haveawordlive.com. There's also a handy link on there that links to your website.
Oh, and I'm on tour, so that'd be nice.
And I go on tour as well, but my tour is not getting announced till next month.
See the lids.
Yeah, haveawordlive.com. Come and see us. Every different city is going to have different guests, different shows. First time we've done live shows outside of Liverpool, apart from one we did in London. We're very, very excited.
Anything else we need to talk about?
We've also got a fucking Patreon.
Oh, it's Peter the Have a Word Snake.
Hello.
So when you say Patreon, Peter, what is a Patreon?
A Patreon is basically a subscription theme, where we give you extra content every week, and you give us just £3 a month.
So for just £3 a month, people could sign up and they would get, an extra episode a week, early access to public episodes, and on top of that, they'd get a monthly special. The most recent one was the Amsterdam special, you mean?
Oh, the Amsterdam special was massive.
We all got fucking potted off our twat.
We've also got the lock-ins, we've got the arena show, we've got the restaurant special, the footy special, both ghost hunts. But the lock-ins are legendary with Ishan, Jamie, Johnny Bongo. But this Amsterdam special will go down as one of our best.
If you sign up now just for £3 a month, you can sign up for 5 or 10 as well, where you get added benefits. But you get all the content just starting at £3 a month. And that doesn't include the forthcoming episodes. You get the entire back catalogue, every special we've ever done, and also all the back catalogue of the weekly. You get an extra episode every single week. So go to patreon.com/haveawordpod right now.
If you don't do it, I'll bite a child.
So you've got to do it. And that's how we've got to be the biggest patron in the UK.
Biggest in the UK, mate.
Wag wag, leads. You're listening to the funniest podcast in the game with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl, and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by manscaped.com. The very best in below-the-belt men's grooming.
Go, Ed. Get on me.
Why have you got the guest mic up on the thing? It doesn't make any sense.
That'll pick up reverb, that.
Oh, yeah.
Shock.
Can you hear that reverb? Shut up, you
Just be a professional. You know what I mean? Fucking standards.
Standards round here. Hello, boys. How are we all?
I've decided I'm going to change my ways again.
Back? You gone back?
I'm back.
What? Adam, just pick one thing.
I'm going to get
Pick one thing, you big child.
I'm going to get a steam every morning.
He's going to get steamy.
What are you on about?
So,
how's that changing your ways? It's just going for this bar.
Listen, right? So here's the thing.
Listen, because this one's real. Listen. The ones before were silly.
But Adam, your books will get all soggy in the steam room.
I know.
He's going to get waterproof books. Where is the dog? What? Lift the flap. Fucking hell. That's a chicken.
Right. So
That's not a
this
not a
episode is going out in the future, innit? I know they all do, but this one
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, do well to put them back, back in time.
right? So you might remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a Patreon, I revealed on a recent episode on Patreon.
Are you planning with stage material?
No. That I've gone deaf in me right here.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
But this is then now in the future.
Yeah.
So, could be fixed.
Could be fixed.
Who knows?
As of right this second. At the time of recording, it's not fixed, right? I'm going the ear doctor tomorrow.
Done?
What?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And now it's time for
Because
Adam's
it's
health
getting
update.
worse rather than better. But
Are you going more deaf?
well, it was getting a lot. It was last night at that gig we did together. It was really annoying me. Like trying to. It's when there's a lot of noise. It's a problem.
It's discombobulating,
That's what it is, right?
By the way, when it unblocks, it feels like coming.
Listen. So
especially if there's a dick in there.
Jack Finnegan, our photographer and all-round Guinness drinker, he told me that he had this problem before and steam helped it. Right?
You might have said stay.
So he said, what you should do, boil a kettle, put it in a pan,
That's the council
stick
spa.
your head over the pan,
Yeah.
and put a towel around it and just sit in that for a bit. I didn't want to do that, right? In case I burnt my face. So this morning,
Yeah.
I've been to the spa,
Yeah.
the gym that's got a steam and a pool in. And
Boiled a kettle.
Boiled egg.
I used the steam room this morning.
And
It hasn't fixed me yet, but I feel good.
But I'm refreshed.
Yeah, and I got a cold shower afterwards. I've been watching TikToks. People get like cold showers in the morning. Apparently it changes your life. And adding steam on top of that, you steam first, then you cold shower. I just feel like it's the secret to happiness.
Yeah.
Wim off.
Or, yeah, it's maybe the secret to deafness. So that's it. If you suffer with hearing problems and you're listening to this, that's weird. But yeah, just get a steam.
get a hearing
That'll
aid.
fix it.
What?
Just gonna hear an aid.
Yeah,
Don't
go
want a
straight
hearing
to
aid. These sort of knock me sick.
No, you're thinking like the old, like fucking Weather's Originals ones. They're all new.
Oh, I
high-tech
thought you
ones
meant.
now.
Oh, you mean? I thought you'd worn them before.
No.
Oh, they knocked me sick. It's all weird.
When I
I
see
can hear
someone
too
with
well.
a hearing aid in, I don't know. I don't trust them.
We love you, Ishan.
I feel like they could be a spy. Do you know what I mean? And they're just trying to get away with it.
Just got a
I'm deaf.
just got a disability. Trying to get through the day. Fucking don't trust you. Weird. Yeah, maybe he is deaf. Maybe he's fucking got perfect hearing and he's trying to hear too well. Are you listening to my conversations?
Listen to me thoughts.
Sneaky fucker.
Yeah, so I'm going to see Dr. Yusuf tomorrow, and he's
That's what I went to our school.
no.
You had a Yusuf. Did you have a Yusuf?
Oh, we had
Oh.
a Yusuf.
Oh, you had a Yusuf at Cardinal
Yui
Heathen.
went to our school, yeah.
Was he what? Was he like a transfer?
Yeah, he was a transfer, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to see Dr. Yusuf. Apparently, he's the best in Liverpool. So,
What, Yusuf from school? Oh, no, Dr. Yusuf.
Dr. Yusuf is apparently the best ear, nose, and throat doctor in the game
no,
in Liverpool.
No, you need a specialist.
Yeah.
No, he is a specialist.
No,
That is one area.
He's a jack of all trades. Yeah,
He's fucked with eyes, mate.
What? Doesn't do eyes. Get him ear, nose, and throat.
Yeah.
If you've got a problem with your forehead, he's
Yeah.
not interested.
Oh.
But as soon as it's ears, nose, and throat,
Where is he? In town?
Spire.
Oh, yeah. That's where all the Liverpool players go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Spar in the morning, Dr. Yusuf in the afternoon. Adam's not changed.
yeah, so I'm going to see him. And you know he's good, because the email that come through, because I had to go private, because the fucking doctors were like, yeah, you can have an appointment in 2027. So they got in touch and were like, consultation and treatment, like the prescription, is it costs between 125 quid and 150 quid. And I was like, right, well, it's worth it if it sorts this out, because the anxiety it's given me is a lot. And then on the phone, they went, yeah, so you can have one of the doctors for that, or you can have Dr. Yusuf. And he's 2 ton. And I was like,
Oh.
2 ton for
here's
you.
Yui,
Yeah.
mate. I'll have a bit of Yui.
They've
if you
done
don't
you
mind."
like my cocaine dealers used to do me. Well, it's 40 a gram for that, but that's 60. And you're like, if it's 60, it could be the same shit in a different fucking bag.
I
Like,
think he's got
oh,
his own special
you
stethoscope.
want to fucking,
What's Yusuf going to
you
do?
want a gram of Yusuf?
What's he going to do that like Dr. No, Ian couldn't do?
No?
He's
just,
he's just done more,
Pay cheap, pay twice. That's what they say.
Yeah.
pay cash, concerning. Yeah, Dr. Yusuf is 2 ton, but he likes it in a brown paper bag, and he does accept meat. All right, Dr. Youssef. There's some fucking sugar pit bacon. Sort my fucking hair out.
I would be wary about giving someone called Yusuf bacon. Just,
Oh, cultural.
I'd also stay away from beef in case he's
Indian.
Hindu.
Yeah.
On a Hindu. Hey?
You don't want to be having beef on a Hindu.
Or fish, if he's
Very
fussy.
bloating.
Yeah.
Have you got any health updates, Dan?
Yes,
I feel like you never updated with your health.
I have foot cancer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that lump.
Yeah. Well, it could be. I've just forgotten about it. I have a very different sort of tactic with my own health. Something happens until it hurts a lot or Laura cries. I don't do anything about it.
Is it a bunion?
I don't. What's a bunion?
It's like a little grape on
I don't know. What's a bunion with you?
Oh!
Might be up dog, actually.
What's a bunion? Oh, no, fuck that up.
A bunion's like, I've got bunions. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
It's when your feet fuck
Ludicrous
off.
over here.
It's when your feet fuck off.
I've got bunions.
I've
got bunions. Oh.
See the way my feet sort of fuck off?
Yeah, but yeah.
You get that stick?
Oh, God.
See that V?
I just want to be like you,
Look,
Batman.
Is this what your foot's like? At the
Yeah.
minute?
Yeah.
Take a fucking mean free kick though, mate.
What, in the Special Olympics? Fucking hell.
Swaz row over.
Sort your fucking flippers out.
That's what I've always had them like that.
Oh, Lord. No, it's not one of them.
We'll get yours out and let's see what it
I
is.
don't want to get my feet out.
Why?
It's just a lump. It's more like a dome.
Oh,
that is fucking
Oh, shit. Domes. Don't they say about domes, don't they?
Yeah, you
Go
don't
to
want
the
to...
doctor.
I forgot. You can take your shoes off, you know.
I'm taking my shoes off, actually.
I don't start. It's got to be pretty bad before I.
Yeah, but it might be already bad.
Seek Dr. Youssef.
What if they get there?
Dr. Yusuf doesn't do feet, mate. Ear, nose,
He
and
does.
throat.
250 quid.
If you'd
some
came
lovely
here
chicken.
2 weeks ago, we'd have saved the foot, but we've got to take it now.
Right.
2 weeks.
Yeah. I lose a foot. It'd be great for content, though, wouldn't it?
No, you won't be able to walk.
What? I just get an Oscar Pistorius. I'll ask him to take both
Shotgun?
off, and then
I know
I'll
the charge.
fly.
Shotgun.
I'll get one of them.
Blew the door.
What are they called?
Fucking put my foot back on.
They give you that when
Get
they
out the toilet.
What are they called? What are they called?
Winkle
Blades.
pickers.
The blades. That's what they're called. I'll get a fucking blade.
Be specific when you ask. Don't just ask for the blade. Someone might give you a knife or a Gillette.
Yeah, Dr. Youssef. Don't worry about 250 cash. There's a fucking blade. Look after yourself.
Would you rather lose an arm or a leg?
What?
Would you rather lose an arm or a leg?
Mate, I saw Adam Hills take his foot off on stage when I was starting out in comedy. And it's the most mental thing because no one knew that he had... Because I don't think he lost it. I think he was born without a foot from like just below the knee. And he's got he didn't have a blade. He had an actual sort of prosthetic leg.
Yeah.
And Adam Hills is a brilliant comic and always was, even when he was back on the circuit. Never mentioned as anyone's favourite comic. I don't think we might have said his name once in 3 years.
Yeah.
But fuck me, that guy was just so entertaining, funny, smart, and never did anything but a brilliant job. And he once smashed closing the Hyena in Newcastle, which wasn't always easy if you weren't doing sort of Route 1 or sort of balls out. Like the Canadian headlines always ripped because it's very alpha male. He never did that, but he still ripped. And then one night he was basically getting an encore, and he was like, "Do you want me to take my foot off?" It was so amazing because he hadn't had any material about it. And this is maybe 11 o'clock on a Saturday night in Newcastle, and everyone loved him, and it was brilliant. And all the staff were like loved him. And he was like, "Do you want me to take my foot off?" And you could feel the room go, "What the fuck are you talking about? What's gone on?" And literally just detached his foot. It's the most amazing way to get a
Does he have to sit down?
standing ovation.
Well, he's not standing, is he?
No, he's just got good balance. Just had the mic stand. Yeah. Just took his fucking foot off.
You would defo rather lose an arm.
Do you reckon?
Defo.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't clap anymore.
You can. Like you're at a battle rap event.
At the opera.
I'd rather lose a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Finn?
I'd rather lose a leg.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. I wouldn't be able to play guitar.
You would.
Oh. You just get a blade. Just get a blade on your hand.
Be sick
Maybe
of the
it made me
violin.
better.
Get a bow.
Or you could like just use it as a slide. You just have to go all blues.
Just fully go to.
I
South
sort of
Carolina.
know what Adam means. You know, if you lose, it depends. Which I'm right-handed. Walking is such a fundamental thing, and like, yes, you would be able to walk with the prosthetic, but that's going to take a lot of rehab, and it's going to fucking hurt, isn't it?
My mum only had one leg.
It did sound like a joke, didn't it? It sounded like, how did she walk? How did she smell?
Yeah. She used to get itchy toes on the foot that wasn't there anymore.
Phantom limb. That'd be awful, that wouldn't it? She
Yeah.
can't scratch
Phantom
it.
limb pain and phantom limb itches. Imagine having to itch your face, but you haven't got a face.
Yeah, she was born without a head. It's hard work. Yeah, I think legs is.
What can't you do with only one arm, though? Like, you can't carry an Atlas stone.
No, you can't. Fuck it.
So you couldn't...
Your
you couldn't
tribute band can't ever do the YMCA.
yeah. It'd just be I, wouldn't it?
It's fun to stay at the. Ay.
That's what you could do now.
You can sort of still do C. You just have to use your head as the top of it.
Yeah, it's just a lower case, isn't it?
Fucking stupid. Shout out all my amputees.
Yeah, I'd rather lose.
It's definitely arm.
Probably arm, yeah. Only because, like, yeah, running and that. I mean, I don't like running.
Also, they've got, technological advances, aren't they? So they've got in the, when they're like, have you seen that glove that they put on? When it goes.
That's Iron Man.
No, I've seen it. But it's happening. There's like mechanical advances, isn't there?
Yeah.
Into your brain.
Yeah. So you literally put a glove on. And
You've
it's
seen
sort
they've
of-
reversed the aging of the eyes in mice.
Oh, right,
Press
cool.
the button.
For what?
It's Adam's health update.
What?
He's updating us on the health of
What
mice.
for mice?
Now it's time for
So there's
Adam's
some
Mice.
fella,
update.
John Rodent or whatever his name is, right?
You didn't have to give a name. We didn't expect the name. It makes it less believable if you go John Roden. That's how he ended up, being a scientist with mice.
No, he wants to do it in people, but they were like, "Come on, John, before
Nah,
you try it in
oh,
fucking
yeah,
the
yeah,
lads, have a go with this
They'll
mouse."
get the lads round. Have you been invited out John's recently? Yeah, but it's not just having a pint, is it? It's medical research.
So he's reversed the aging of the eyes 80% in mice, and it works even better on the skin. And he reckons that one day they'll be able to just reverse aging. And there's been no in all the clinical trials that it now doing it in non-human primates,
Right.
monkeys and that. And,
All right. Cheers. Squirrel. Oh, yeah.
Like, he's
So,
done well with mice.
They
It's the
can't
monkeys.
cure
There's no
cancer.
downside.
They can't fix heart disease.
cancer was
But-
cured in the fucking 20s, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, here we
Where-
go.
Fucking
billions.
Lambert and Butler
Yeah,
paid
yeah, yeah.
everyone off.
Exactly.
L&B. There's, good conspiracy.
Marie
there, yeah.
Curie makes $250,000 a year. She's minted.
They can't cure cancer, but they can make you look younger. So you die of like prostate cancer looking 14. Is that the future?
Yeah.
That sounds grim.
But they will cure cancer. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like-
Like John Roden.
That is a conspiracy I'm fully on board with, by the way. They know how to cure cancer, 100%. Just makes too much money. They're fucking laughing in our
What
faces.
makes
The
too-
fucking charity's called Marie Curie.
What
Curie?
What makes too much money? Do you think they wouldn't make more money from a drug that cures cancer?
No?
You think Macmillan's is trying to suppress
No.
No.
Yeah, the little fellas.
cancer research?
Cancer
Big Pharma.
They make
and the
the
Illuminati.
Dough. They make the dough.
Cancer
now.
research are like, we're making too much money.
See how much the Cancer Research UK CEO makes? I bet you it's more than $500,000.
Right.
Considering he works for a charity.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Now we're all fuck it. Like I don't.
170,000.
Oh, that's
Ah.
too much.
Oh no, 240,000.
It's got-
Oh, he's had a bonus.
Harpal Kumar.
Makes $250,000 trying to fix something. He gets to drive around in Range Rovers.
Right. And that's what's suppressing the curing of cancer. Harpal Kumar, the CEO of Cancer Research.
Yeah.
Right.
That's wrong, innit?
They
Why?
definitely cured it back in the day.
They definitely didn't, though. Come on.
Know about the fella who invented the car that ran on water? Was found dead 2 weeks later.
Right.
And all his plans went in the bin.
Drowned.
How did it run on?
Yeah.
How did it run on water? We never found
I
out.
don't know, do I? It wasn't me.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
It was
Fighting the good fight.
Steve Water. Apparently, they made an electric car fucking years ago,
Who
didn't
holds
they?
down the electric car, Dan?
We do.
Nice.
The Masons. No, it's not the Masons. What's
Stonecutters.
Stonecutters. And also, like, hemp, innit? Hemp could have been used for so much.
Yep.
Yeah.
That-
Pot
that's
cures pretty much everything.
Yeah.
they're big conspiracies that I can get on board with, and then you go, yeah, cancer research is making loads of money, so cancer could have been cured. And
No,
then there's
I'm not saying
there's
the
no,
people-
You've
I'm not
you've
saying-
gone too far. This is what happens with all the conspiracies. You have some information, and then say something fucking dead daft.
That's on
and
purpose.
everyone lose you.
That's to discredit people. The term conspiracy theorist was invented by the FBI to discredit these kinds of people.
Who?
Like
It was,
the people
it was to do
that
with JFK.
the people
When,
that
when
come up with stuff.
JFK got fucking shot, right? When he got fucking bingoed by fucking Lee Harvey Oswald.
That was his name.
I know.
You inferred that wasn't his name.
Was it him?
His real name
Who
was
knows?
Mike Gunn. Go on. They covered that up.
When people were like, hang on, this doesn't make sense. They invented the term conspiracy theorist. It was invented. That term was invented after the assassination of JFK.
To discredit people.
Right, yeah. And my point is that some of them are very valid, but conspiracy theorists and the people who love all of this can't help themselves but get carried away and make themselves look like fucking
But
Wallies.
these are the people that they're using to discredit these,
Exactly.
these things.
yeah,
The head's flat, Dan.
yeah.
You haven't seen it.
Pizzagate is real, but they've made it so ridiculous that
Yeah.
it's now unbelievable.
2 for Tuesdays. They just covered it up with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Two
easy.
for Tuesdays is part of it.
Yeah. 2 kids.
Twins.
I ordered ham and pineapple. I got 2 8-year-olds.
You know about the Wayfair one, don't you? Do you know about the Wayfair one?
Go on.
That is
Do you
mental.
actually know?
That's mental, that one.
Oh, I can't wait. Buckle up.
You know what Wayfair is? Do
Yeah, go on.
you actually know what it is?
No.
The Pink Panther ones.
The what?
Wayfair is it's a furniture company in the US.
They're really good. I actually buy stuff off them.
Yeah. But
Right.
apparently, like, there's certain, like, wardrobes and that's called, like, John, Stephanie.
What?
And they're really expensive.
John and Stephanie.
Like, there'll be, like, a coffee table listed as John, right? But it'll be, like, £7.5 million. And if you buy that, you're buying a kid called John.
Yeah. Right. Cool.
Why would they call it John?
We're back to
It's a kid's name.
all conspiracy theories sound like Wallies.
I believe
Did
it.
you pull that up then?
Yeah.
Pull the John up.
So on a
Pull it up.
on a
Johnny.
furniture
Pull it up.
Okay.
on a furniture website that's that unsubtle, and 3 knobheads in Liverpool know all about it.
Oh,
See?
heavy. Watch
They
out.
fucking control Google as well now.
QAnon. Oh, that's fucking.
Just be careful, Dan, when you're buying furniture.
Oh,
You go
yeah,
to IKEA
yeah,
and you
yeah.
get the fucking, I don't know, Kevin.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
bookcases are called Billy.
Billy
Mental.
Fuckcase, more like.
Yeah, you've got to be careful. Bookcase called Kevin. I wanted somewhere to put books in, and retired footballer Kevin Davis turned up.
been made up.
That'd be weird.
You can build a Billy bookcase for
That's what
me.
he's doing
With
now.
his
He delivers
arse.
for IKEA.
You're a fat
So-
ass.
No,
He's
he doesn't
just-
deliver for
He's
IKEA.
just got your bookcase.
He doesn't deliver for IKEA. He is the bookcase. I just have to go. I'm like, oh, I want
He
a
holds
book.
your books.
He's like, do you remember when I signed for Blackburn? I was like, I do, Kevin. Just give me the fucking hungry caterpillar. That was for loads of money, wasn't it? Yeah, Kevin, you held the ball up well. Give me the book. It's weird, isn't it? But it's, yeah. If you don't think it, you're the idiot. Idiot. He had a fucking fat ass, Kevin Davis, as well,
Oh,
didn't
big
he?
eighth.
He was from your breed of like
Big.
badonkadonk.
Yeah, big eighth.
Oh, that's how he held the ball up.
Yep.
They just booted it up to him and he just fucking
Caught him his ass cheeks.
get off Vidic.
Could you do that?
I was just
What?
thinking that.
Could you shove the ball up your ass and run around with it?
Could you hold the ball in your arse cheeks if you had a big enough bum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
It's
that's
an
allowed,
obstruction.
then Alison
Yeah.
Hammond has wasted her career on Good Morning Britain.
Oh, Alison Hammond could have done such a good job up front for Bolton, couldn't she? With Djorkaeff just playing off her.
Even Campos spreading the long ball.
Just a cotcher with the ball stuck to his foot.
Oh yeah.
Alison!
She dives into the
Bit of flicker, a bit of fucking skill. Flicks it over. She catches it, envelops it in her butt fucking cheeks. Runs. I honestly don't. I think you could.
Top
If you
structure.
if you had a No, it's not.
Of course it is. You're obstructing the
If
ball.
you put the ball between your legs and run with it, is that obstruction?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
That
You're
is.
obstructing the ball.
I don't know about your ass.
I think if you shoved it up your ass, the ref would have an issue. Like,
Just VAR. The screen's not big enough.
You can hold the ball between your knees.
No. Because then when people are doing that on the floor, they give a free kick, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah, but what if you're running free?
If you're running,
If you're running, where's that ball gone?
let's
Fuck
get Mike Dean on. Well,
You can have it on your chest, can't you?
You can, yeah.
So why don't you, right,
get
from a
someone
goal
else.
kick, get someone to lie down and put on the chest, and then you all pick them up, get an arm each. The rest of your team runs like an NFL offense, fucking blocking him, and you just run him into the opposition goal, holding his arms and legs.
I think you've just described rugby. What about if you've got a massive pair of tits? Are you allowed to just like balance the ball on your tits and run with it?
Yeah, you know.
It's not handball.
No, it's not. It's tip up.
These strikers need to get some tits.
It's struck its hit.
You know, it's not going to be the Champions League players, but like, you know, like someone just like Fulham or.
Barnet ladies.
Oh no, I'm talking about men getting tits.
Oh, men getting
Yeah,
tits.
yeah,
Man,
Surgically to improve their
of
performance.
course, taking advantage. You know, think about it.
I am.
And if you don't, you're the idiot.
Can you get surgery as an athlete to sort of enhance your body?
Well, ladies and gents, we
Can you just
are
have like a
in
foot
interesting
operation and get like
territory.
massive feet?
yeah, but what
Think
does that
the ball
help?
harder.
No, it'd make it better swimming, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You just get like feeters, like flippers.
Yeah, what's the rule on medical enhancements? Don't they just basically convene the fucking IOC and decide on the spot because it's not getting done loads? Surely
So
they
the
just
goalie got massive hands.
Yeah, like his hands are so big.
Yeah. Like them thumbs that you have.
Like a-
what? If, but how? What you mean? He's
Or if they
look,
just surgically
surgically,
attach like
they've
two fucking frying
them.
pans.
when you're a goalkeeper. When you're a goalkeeper, I can't hold my children. Yes, I have 7 and 9 caps for Wales, but I've never held my newborn baby.
Yeah, but he can knock 2 omelets up at the same time.
I can feed them. I just can't hold them. Do they test your? Do they test your palms when
Why
you?
is this Southern Black American got 79 caps for Wales?
I can't feed my children.
You've never been to the bit of Aberystwyth I've been to. Oh, welcome to the south side of Aberystwyth. We don't get many visitors, and this is how we talk. Wales.
Hang on, let's improve one spot. Golf. Your foot's the driver.
Yeah, but you kick it.
Yeah.
Well, it's illegal, isn't it?
Why? Your foot's a driver.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to kick the ball in golf.
You're not.
So it doesn't matter if your foot looks like a.
No, your foot, it doesn't look like one. Your legs come off and you've now got a fucking 7-iron as a leg.
So like a goalkeeper taking a goal kick, you've just got to welly the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be as accurate as you would with a golf club.
Just saying, trying
I
to
want to get back into me golf. My shoulders feeling better now. We need to start going.
Okay,
High jump at the Olympics.
Dead long legs.
Springy shins.
Springy or Jack would have been great at that. What a wasted life going around murdering people when he could have been an Olympic champion.
Tennis. Your arms are tennis rackets.
Why is that better than just having a tennis?
Carl's got it in his head. The club or the racket sewn in. Makes sense.
Because you've got 2.
Like Darth Maul.
Yeah.
I wasn't boxing. You'd have boxing gloves on your hands.
Sewn in.
You can't take them off.
Well better.
What if like you get like knuckle dusters put under your skin? So like when they examine your hands, you go, no, they're not knuckle dusters. That's just what my hands look like.
What, like fucking Wolverine
Yeah.
is actually in.
Yeah.
Then you're just a boxer and you just fucking.
Hey.
Oh, mate. You know you're into the UFC. Do you fuck with all this bare knuckle stuff?
No, I don't like it. And the
'Cause
slapping,
the slapping's
shit as well.
horrific.
Shite as well.
Have you seen the ass slapping one? There's a
bottom.
new one with women just slapping asses.
How'd you get knocked out by slapping someone on the ass?
No, they're just,
If you-
it's just recreational.
If you watch Instagram for long enough, it will show you a sport that you didn't know existed. Competitive battle juggling is something that
Oh, I saw that.
Patreon
They're like
special.
shoving each
battle
other out the
juggling.
way.
They're trying to catch and go fuck off. It's fucking stupid.
The one
But
that
you
looks,
can't not watch it.
the one that looks the most fun is the balloon. Like, do you know that game you used to play? Just keeping the
yeah,
balloon up.
keeping
And
the
you
balloon
got
I
loads of
want to
obstacles.
like compete in this internationally.
It's in like a living room,
yeah.
but you can see into it, like in the cage.
Right, so it's just
keep the balloon in the air.
keeping the balloon in the air.
And they
So
go,
it's
How long does a game go on for?
quite a while, you know.
yeah.
They're
like it can go on for quite a bit, you know.
Yeah, it's
like
sick.
honestly,
It's called the Balloon World Cup.
Peru are the world champions.
It's because of the altitude.
Oh, look at it. Look.
Oh, Checkers.
Oh, mate, yes. Oh, and they've got a fucking
Yeah,
They
a
got
Volkswagen
obstacles
in
yeah.
there.
look at that for advertising.
That's great sponsorship. Oh, this is. So
Unbelievable.
once you've
Okay.
touched it, mate, I get it.
Yeah. So it's essentially that game you played when you were younger. Don't let it hit the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a game.
that is. I'm into it.
I've got it. Balloons for arms.
He's joking.
He's being silly, isn't he?
The static would probably.
That wouldn't help with that.
Aye. What other games from being a kid would you like to?
The floor is
UFC or-
lava.
The floor is lava.
Man,
I mean that's actually been made into a
British
TV show,
Bulldog.
isn't it? The floor is lava
It's
is a
big, isn't it?
TV
Yeah.
show now. Have you seen it on Netflix?
yeah.
What? The floor is lava.
The floor is lava is a TV show.
Yeah.
It's got a real Crystal Maze vibe about it, and you've got to get across, and there's obstacles, and there's like a liquid that they're pretending is lava. But Etta loves it because in her head it is fucking lava.
Might be.
Yeah, it's not though, is it? It's
You don't know.
I don't, but it's Netflix, so it's probably not.
Did you ever play German Bastards when you were growing up?
What?
Yeah. GB.
German Master?
Never played German Bastards.
What?
Why
That sounds like
I don't even know why it was called that. Something from the wall.
It's just a bit racist, yeah.
Cool. That sounds like a game I would have played in my past that was, ages ago. Do you remember German Bastards? Go
I
on.
don't remember.
Did you never play the Crimean War?
Did you play German Bastards? What about you, Finn?
What?
No, I
He's
don't.
Welsh.
Maybe it's got another name. English bastards.
So
I
German
can't stand
Bastards
those.
was essentially hide and seek, but when you found them, you battered them.
Battered the shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Play Murder in the Dark.
Oh, what a game.
Not a Cardinal Heenan.
I can't remember, mate.
I said this. I think one of you worked here. And they were like, oh, yeah, it sounds like the most pedo game ever.
Oh no, I was here. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Murder in the Dark, I can't remember how that goes.
So you hide in a bedroom in the dark, and the person who's on has a blindfold on as well. And if they touch you, they've got you. So you basically like move around the room quietly.
We played this differently.
With Willie's out.
Finn's gonna do a really
I played it
brutal
with my
version.
uncle and he sucked me off.
We played secrets at the sleepover, and you weren't allowed to tell anybody.
Hand jobs in the dark.
Murder in the Dark was just you turn the lights off, make the room as dark as possible, and it was just a free for all to batter each other.
Oh, cool. You didn't all fuck.
No. There was
Turn the
one
light. It's
time-
not gay if you can't see anyone.
Yeah, you just battered each other in the dark.
You ever played
on.
Great British Bulldog?
What?
Great British Bulldog.
Oh, yours was better than ours. We just called it British Bulldog.
No, there's with the Welsh and the Scottish involved as well.
It was a very inclusive school, Carolina.
British Bulldog was just basically rugby league without the fucking ball, wasn't it? Just
Yeah.
twatting through a line.
So there's a line of people, you've got to get past them to their wall. And if they grab you on the way, you're now on their team.
You become part of the wall.
yeah.
Yeah, it
What
was
else
great.
that? Army.
I
Army
won
was-
I won 6 years in a row. The Dovey Championship of
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I've seen
scared me,
I've seen the plaque. The Great British Bulldog.
What games did you do? Did you do games in like class? Like, did you just do heads down, thumbs
Oh,
up?
mate.
Yeah, duck duck goose.
Heads
Heads down, thumbs up.
That's
You've
the
never
way
heard
we
of-
like to fuck.
Heads down.
Whoa!
What's
Let's have a
heads-
game right now.
Heads,
Who's on?
Heads down, thumbs up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're cheap by looking at the
You
shoes.
do this like this. Someone would pinch your thumb, and if
They'd
you
all
got
line up.
you'd have to guess who it was.
You'd all line up at the front. It was always the bird who fancied you, or,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everyone
You'd
pinned
play
my thumbs.
tactically though. You'd overthink it. You'd be like, "I'll go for my best mate," because they'll go, "It's not him. It's
Yeah.
my best mate wouldn't have picked me."
But you're cheap
Someone
by
else.
looking at the shoes.
Yeah.
Do you ever play duck duck goose?
We've done this before, haven't we? Duck, duck, goose.
Have we?
We didn't. Yeah, we talked about it before. Yeah.
I don't know.
you
I'm
play
usually
it?
good at that.
No, we never did.
Duck duck goose was impossible to win if you were the one on the floor, basically, wasn't it?
You'd have to volley them.
Go on, talk me through duck, duck, goose.
So you'd all sit in a circle, right?
play tig.
So there's a big circle of you on the floor, right? And let's say it's my turn, I'm on. Got to go round the circle, and you touch everyone on the head, and you say duck, 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 duck. When you say goose, that person has to get
Get
up
up and chase you
beat
around.
you back to their seat.
Yeah.
Fuck, we did do this game, but I don't think we called it Duck Duck Goose. I remember something like
Circle, circle, run, run.
Circle, circle, run, run. Roundy, roundy,
T-Rex,
catchy,
T-Rex
catchy.
pterodactyl. Was that long ago?
Bit laboured. But you were good at that as well.
Every year.
Oh yeah. Two-weight champion.
Two weight
Adam
class.
won before. Now he's had a shit. He's won again.
That one else.
Two-weight champion.
Do you ever play construction site in class?
Go on.
I haven't got any, and I just thought. Nah, heads down, thumbs up. If you played that at the end of the day, mate, you had a good day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, squeezing all the birds' fingers, isn't there?
Well, I thought there was no birds at your school.
No, this is little school. You played
Oh.
big school. Fucking
You didn't play Duck Duck Goose at Cardinal Heman. You just thought,
Right, you've all done really well in your sats, boys. Come on, we're going to have a game of Duck Duck Goose. With the
I'm
old
going
year.
on. I'm chatting some birds in a cent. I'm playing that.
what were you
sound.
do, what about high school? Was it just footy or just talking
Footy,
about
it was just
how to hide a body?
being audible to
Have you ever
teachers.
played Hide This Body with me and don't fucking snitch?
That was definitely played by some people.
Mr. Evans.
Wink murder. Ever do that?
What?
Wink
Oh,
murder.
Wink Murder was great.
Never played it, but I know what it is.
Do you know what it is?
Isn't it like Mr. President?
Do you think I know what it is? I honestly believe.
You went to like drama club. It was more like that sort of thing.
I believe construction site was a game. I was like, what was that? He was
So
like,
Wink
I made
Murder
it
was
up.
this. Like, no one in the room knows who the murderer is, right? But one person's been nominated as the murderer.
yeah. The
Right.
teacher goes and taps them on the shoulder. You're in a circle again.
Yeah. And then, so like, let's say I'm on, but none of you know I'm on. I just like look at you and wink. You're dead.
Oh, there's a detective as well. We forgot to mention that bit. There's a detective that's
But you
got to
gotta
work out who the murderer is.
Catch him,
Yeah.
But you got to catch them
It's
winking.
like a government-funded thing. They'd send an actual detective in to
Yeah.
play with you.
Yeah.
So I just wink. You're dead. So you're dead. But like, no, someone's got to have spotted that I winked at you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Was the internet invented at this?
No,
Oh, okay, cool.
literally no.
Was this pre-internet?
This is little school.
Right. Cool.
Plus,
see-
the internet back then was shit, wasn't it?
Google. You just look at cars.
Is that what you did?
I used to love to Google the word cars and look at all the Lamborghinis in there.
Did you make yourself some footy boots? Nike ID?
Oh, every day. And then they're 600 quid. Can't buy them. Yeah, making Nike ID footy boots. What did you play in school?
Roberto Baggio's free kick game.
Ah, I played that instead of doing IT. And I go the chippy.
Slime soccer.
Yeah. Oh,
Keep it on your head. Oh, I've chipped you. You've gone down. I've gone behind you. Oh!
Was jumpers for goalposts when you were in school? Was that
the
bit
volleys
after?
one?
Yeah, you could do a bit of everything. And the match of the day free kick game.
absolute fire. What
Oh,
about
can
the
we go
fucking,
back to
what's this
school?
one? When she run fast.
Track and field.
Yeah, but it was like Denise.
Welsh,
Lewis.
not Welsh.
Denise
Was the Denise Welch
was the
track
loose
and
women.
field?
Loose women it was.
Loose women. Chatting shit, chatting shit. Ah, slagged her
Tap
off.
this as fast as you can to get your son off that 17-year-old in his crowd.
Tongue twister, that. Fair play.
He's fit with her.
Someone make that game.
I don't know how she signed.
Someone, please make that game.
She gave a name for the rights. It'll sell. It will sell. Oh, fucking hell. Let's have a break. Now then, ladies and gents, it's time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's Love Honey, the world's largest online sex toy and lingerie store.
Yes, they send us sex toys, and that's why they are our favourite sponsor. They keep sending us every product they've got. The latest one they've sent us is this one. It's a vibrator. It's the Love Honey Mon Ami. Mon Ami being French for fuck me. It's not a pussy or a fire extinguisher you've got there. It's gone off everywhere, girl. It is rechargeable. It's waterproof, so when she does squirt, it's not going to break it. And there's control buttons, so you can go up in vibration, down in vibration. This is the perfect sex toy. I'm
Vibe.
taking it home, and it's going up my ass.
This one is the Vibe Nova, which does all that and more. You can connect it to your phone, so you can just Bluetooth the orgasm from the comfort of the couch. That's amazing.
It really is.
Everyone can
Do you
join in.
think animals use sex toys? Like snakes.
Hey?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hang on.
And that's not a snake.
This is a lovely lady.
That's Carl, the Have a Word producer.
They sell lovely wigs. Just like
that's
this one.
nice.
What's that one? The We Buy Any Car?
Yeah, yeah. It's the Vibe Nova. Don't pretend you've not used it, you dirty girl.
I've got a snake's hand up my ass. I don't know about you.
If you go to lovehoney.co.uk, stay is the promo word. The promo word is word20, and you get 20% off site-wide. Everything, mate. Whether you want a little outfit for your missus to wear, for your fella to wear, one of these to go on a fucking pussy or in an arsehole. There's loads of stuff you can get. Use the promo code WORD20, 20% off site-wide, and go and up your sex life. If you want a rabbit vibrator, these are the ones to get.
Get a wig.
Part 2.
Part 2 of 4.
This episode doesn't go out until like we're all like 45.
It's only a week.
That's in 3 weeks for me.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Hang on. This goes out.
I'll be 42.
He will be older.
Oh, yeah.
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 Well, I suppose all of us will. But
No, but like you'll have a
yeah.
numerical value to show you're older.
Ooh, numerical value, Carl. Oh, lovely use.
42. What a lovely age.
42. 42.
The answer to life, the universe, and everything, isn't it?
How does it
Oh,
feel?
yeah, it is, yeah.
No different.
That is the meaning of life, isn't it?
Imagine if you wake up on your 42nd birthday and you've just got an absolute fucking pipe of a cock. Oh. Imagine if you just wake up and you've got an absolute Lenny.
Oh, wouldn't that be fucking great? I would look. Is that something that happens in your middle age?
We get a
Your
bigger
dick gets bigger?
meaning of life.
What is the meaning of life?
42.
Yeah.
What's the number 42? What's the significance?
There you go.
42 is the ASCII code for the symbol, also known as the asterisk. This symbol is often thought to translate to anything or everything. In this instance, 42 equals everything, the meaning of life. Well, I'm so much wiser for reading out that paragraph.
There you go. So you're going to find out what it all means now when you're 42.
Yeah, hopefully. Honestly, would you rather swap the meaning of life or an absolute weapon? I'll take middle-aged weapon. It'd be great.
You are
It's
one.
from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Milky Way.
Yeah,
There you go.
I remember that. And is that also a game you played at school? We played
You
massive.
know what that is?
Massive weapon. What?
It's a film, isn't it?
Don't be silly.
What?
You're being silly. Don't. I'm not biting.
We're not even Googling. That's like saying Goodfellas isn't a film.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to.
The Milky Way.
Yeah, cool. I've seen it. It's good. Good film.
Martin Freeman's in it.
Yeah.
That's so confusing.
I'm not biting.
That is so confusing. The BBC News is not real at 10 o'clock. What are you on about?
This is my birthday present.
He's
These
so
cunts.
pissed off.
These cunts. What are you getting me? Oh, we don't do birthdays,
We don't do
we?
birthdays.
Do you want me to get you a present?
No.
From New York.
Oh. No. A massive weapon. Bring me back a gun.
Okay.
What are the gun stores like in New
I reckon I
York?
can get you a gun easier over here. One phone call, mate.
When we...
Get it dropped off quicker than RKO Grill.
It's a 45-minute wait. Who wants a gun? Put it on the phone.
Garlic, please.
Get the gun on Steve's phone, though. When we're in Nashville, what are the chances of Adam getting inebriated, taking the company card, and trying to buy a firearm?
He did something similar in Spain. If you remember.
I bought a bow and arrow off an African man on the beach.
I'm talking about something else.
We...
Oh, yeah.
We cut it out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what we're talking about.
You bought a big knife.
Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah. Your arse was fully out.
And you wouldn't let me take it on the plane.
No, it was us who stopped.
That was a mental walk home, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We literally got cock-flavoured fucking waffles. No, not flavoured.
Yours got flavoured.
Hey, love. Yeah, I'll have the
Mine wasn't even made of waffle.
Nutella and cock,
It
please.
wasn't even shaped like a cock. It was cock
I'll have to
flavoured.
get Gareth. Come on. What was it? Was it a waffle? It was like a waffle.
Yeah.
It was a
Donut
cock-shaped
waffly
waffle.
thing.
The penis waffle.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
He bought a knife. Then we all just wandered off innocently. He was like, "You left me in the shop," and Power walked home. Fucking intense half an hour. That
Knife.
it's the most intense half an hour of
You're all
Lorette de
being
Mar.
cunts.
You literally hammered in the shop. We just sort of walked out a little bit, and that was it.
You should have about fucking 2.5 miles away by the time.
He got back after us.
You never leave a man after a cock-flavoured waffle. Fucking rules. No, what's the chance in Nashville of...
Can you buy it? Is it open carry? I don't know.
It
What's the
sounds open carry, doesn't he? Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Apparently Nashville's pretty liberal and like...
Can we open carry weapons? Because we abide by their laws, don't we? When we're there.
Permitless, open and concealed carry for anyone at least 21 years or older.
We can have guns. Can we all have a gun? Like, you know, we'll get a bit of money.
We can walk into Walmart and just buy a fucking Uzi.
Can we do that?
That's
Yeah.
fucking mental.
But we can't bring it home, obviously. Can we? I don't know, can we ask them to like store it somewhere on the plane and we can have it on the other side?
You just like
Yeah, famously, you have to pay extra for the gun store. They were like, is there a
just
gun in this
20
bag?
quid to the fellow on security.
20 quid.
Yeah, lad, I've got some pot and a gun there.
Tell them before you bribe them.
That's for you. That's for you.
We should all buy guns. Come on.
No.
No, we won't buy bullets.
Surely it's quite easy to
Oh.
get a gun on a plane because you've got a gun
Let me on.
on a plane.
Is there a gun in this bag? No, there's a gun in my hand. And my other hand is a gun. So you've got to let me on the plane because I've sewn guns into my hands. So no. Yeah.
They call me Edward Gunhands.
What happens if your gun is a gun? What happens if your hand is a gun?
Why do you always ask me, Carl? Well, let me tell you about Tennessee state law. I actually think gun hands is federal. Interesting. It is federal law.
Oh, we've got to buy a gun. Even if we give it back.
Right, to who?
The shop owner?
Just return it?
Yeah.
We've decided we don't want this gun, you know, because we can't sew it into our hands. I thought this was a hand sewing in gun.
Oh, imagine us all just like, bah, bah, bah.
I'm buying a gun.
Yeah.
There's no way we're going to a place where you can walk into Asda and buy a gun and not walking into Asda and buying a gun.
And the not even
Nate
expensive. are they?
Bargatze's got a great bit about it where he goes and they're literally like, here, feel it. Feel the weight of it. Next door at like Verizon, you can't even get a phone to your ear because it's attached. But in the gun store, I was like walking down an escalator.
I want a sniper rifle.
I want two
It's
Uzis.
for self-defense.
In case someone's dead far
Is this
away.
for self-defense? Yeah, just, once that cunt turns a corner right at the end of the fucking road, I know what he's coming for.
No, but we just don't buy bullets and we're safe. But we can look cool.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let's get tooled up.
Don't tell me you don't want to do a podcast with a fucking burner in your pocket, mate. Kill shot and all that.
No bullets.
Yeah.
I would shoot you if I could afford bullets.
I like Chris Rock.
Right, okay, cool. Well, someone's going to die, innit?
I think it'd be ridiculous for us to go and not buy guns.
Yeah,
I think it'd actually be stupid.
I am buying a gun.
Yeah. That's why I asked the question, because it was definitely happening. It's worrying when Carl's on board with the stupid. I really
Me
feel...
and Carl are getting a shotgun.
This is
Uzi in the back pocket.
when this business is in trouble is when two of the three people that own it are like, lad, it doesn't make any sense not to. With the price of guns going up. It's an investment. I haven't got a pension, but I've got a fucking arsenal.
God, I'm so excited now. It's soon as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in a month.
It's a month today.
It is. It's a month today.
Yes.
I go to New York next week and come back and then go back to America.
not bad.
So
Oh
stupid.
my God, so many guns. This is tracking back to the international waters conversation we had on a previous episode.
Guns a lot.
Geordie Andy has emailed in, haveawordpod@gmail.com if you want to talk about gun ownership or sewing them into your hands or ask a stupid question or make up a lie and expect us to read it or tell us about the laws of international waters. Wag, Geordie Andy here, Patreon. You were talking about international...
Where?
Harry! Fucking Geordie Andy here, Patreon. You're talking about international waters, Lake, and how to kill someone, so I thought you'd better know the fucking rules, Lake. You are correct that 12 miles offshore is international waters, bound by the laws of the country. Oh, sorry, and essentially lawless. But whilst on a ship in international waters, you are bound by the laws of the country the ship is registered to. So, if you are on a cruise ship registered in England and killed someone, you will be handed over to the police when the ship docked in a British port. Also, fun fact is every cruise ship has a brig, which is a small prison, and the captain has the power to detain you. Also, the security teams are generally ex-special forces to fight off potential pirates. But again, here is the interesting part. If you are on an unregistered vessel in international waters, then you aren't covered by any law. So say, for example, you bought a blow-up dinghy on your cruise, and whilst in international waters, you took some prick on the dinghy and done him in, and then returned to the ship, you've just committed the perfect crime. So does anyone want to come on a cruise? Love the pod, keep it up, Geordie Andy. P.S.
know what I
Dan, you do a great Geordie impression for a massive nonce.
Do you know what I struggle with? The fact that pirates exist.
Yeah. Arr.
Yeah.
That's a pirate noise, isn't it?
Yeah, but that was Aintree all over again, that.
No, it's the Somalian, aren't they? They have a different accent.
Some of them are. The Somalian ones are.
Oh, mate, the Somalians are like...
Belarusian pirates as well.
Mate, the Somalians are absolutely bossing international piracy.
Look at me, mate. I'm the captain now.
Fucking Captain Lee. Arr. Oh, no.
Oh, sorry.
They wouldn't say that, would
No, they wouldn't. They go, Howie.
How weird.
Yeah. So that's a...
What do you think of pirates? They haven't got like buried treasure and like crocodiles with like alarm clocks in them.
What?
They just want to rob things, don't they?
They're remaking Hook, though. Yeah, with all Somalian pirates. It's
It's a progressive one. It's like the female Ghostbusters.
mate. There's a black Little Mermaid. We can have proper
There you
Somalian
go.
pirates.
Hooks for hands. He's thinking. You used to work in Top Man.
You've got to let me on the fucking ship. Somalia, absolute. Well, who's the next country down for pirates?
League table.
Yeah, I mean the Somalians are
somewhere in the
Somalians are
Caribbean.
like the Somalians are like the Bayern Munich,
The British
of
Virgin Islands.
the British Virgin Islands.
I'll try that again. Somewhere in the Caribbean.
The British Virgin Islands.
Is that in the Caribbean? Doesn't.
It's in the Pacific, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nigeria, Indonesia.
Number of incidents, 6.
Oh, look at that.
So Singapore Straits, I don't know what that is.
The what?
The Singapore Straits.
And the British Virgins.
The non-game ones.
Singapore Straight.
It's a good footy team. The Nigerian gays who do well.
They've had 35 since 2021. Oh no,
Singapore?
just in 2021. So everyone was locked down and they had 35 pirate incidents.
And that's why you need to obey lockdown rules. Because you wouldn't get attacked by Somalian pirates if you just stayed in your house.
And Peru is in second place with 18.
Fucking hell. That must be a different... Are the Somalians getting to Peru?
Singapore Straits, the Peruvian paedophiles and the Ghana gays. What a fucking league.
Plays for Everton, doesn't he?
Adam's fallen on the floor for the
Adam's
audio
fallen off
listeners.
For the audio listeners, and there's loads of you, that big thump wasn't just Adam's dick falling out of his pants. What a league. Oh, and you've trumped while you were down there. Oh,
It's an absolute poey one, man.
oh my God. Oh, Adam, you've pooed your pants.
Oh my God.
Thank God you didn't do that in the steam room.
No, I thought we were getting a bit of backdraft there, but we're not.
Oh, it smells like hot pot.
That was superb. Really enjoyed that.
Right, so just steer clear of Adam Rowe and a dinghy.
You're fucking gullible if you're getting on a dinghy with someone.
Yeah,
just go
we're on a cruise. We're so far out. Lad, do you want to just get in this dinghy with me? You've seemed really annoyed at me for the last few weeks. Let's go dinghying. But we're in the Singapore Straits. Mitchell Lambo Rice says, this is a Scouse-based question. Mitchell Lambo Rice says, wag wag from Sydney. Question. Thiago Alcantara, born in Italy, but he's Spanish. Yeah. Raheem Sterling, born in Jamaica, but he's English. Erling Haaland, born in England, but he's Norwegian. How does Scouse citizenship work? Can you qualify through a residency period? Can you qualify through ancestry? I was born and raised on the Wirral, but both parents and all 4 grandparents were born and raised in Liverpool. Wool or eligible for Scouse citizenship?
No, he's a bad fucking
Yeah,
gimp.
your granddad's not a wool. You are.
His family is sound, but he's a wool.
What happens if you're born and raised in Sydney, but moved to Liverpool at, say, 15 years old?
No.
You're a Sydneyan?
Never a Scouser? Or after 10, 20, 30 years, do you qualify as Scouse?
No, you're born.
Thanks, Lids.
You
Mitchell
could, give
Lambo
birth, you
Rice.
could give birth to Scouse children, but you'll never be a Scouser. You'll never be us.
Well, by your rules, he's going the wrong way as well, isn't he? He was born on the Wirral and then fucked off to Australia, so he's not helped his case.
Yeah.
But he can't claim Scouse citizenship.
I think you've got to be before the age of accent
You've got to have
development.
an accent. You've got to live. I live in Australia, but I've got an accent. Oh, you're a Scouser. You can't go, I've got family there.
I think it's probably like
Yeah, but
6.
Scouts, hang on,
bit
accents
older.
can change. We had a lad called Ross at our school who turned up in like fucking year 10, and by the end of year 10, he'd gone from being Scouts to talking like he was from Burnley. He changed his accent.
Oh, he sounds like a gobshite.
It's just, I think you can still change your accent pretty late, can't you?
I
Or was
think
it-
6.
or he might have been a
I'm
psycho.
calling 6
I'm going
as the
I'm
VAR
going
line.
10.
10.
Because you're a person than aren't you, I think.
So if someone turned up
sorry,
at 9
Etta,
years
you
of
got
age,
banged there.
they can become a Scouser.
Oh, yeah.
What about for like honorary Scouse citizen? Like,
Lucas Leiva.
if someone's done like, I mean, Dietmar Hamann was here for a while.
He's a
and then
gobshite.
started
Fucking
speaking.
arsehole. He's a
Oh,
stupid
right.
German
arsehole.
twat.
Fucking yeah. That's the game. That was the game at Cardinal. It was called German Bastards. You just go round to Dietmar Hamann's house and fucking
He
swat.
talks absolute fucking pants, him.
Is there anyone that's that qualifies?
Sliced alone.
Like, because he came to an Everton game.
That's all you need.
Lucas Leiva's a Scouser.
Is he?
Yeah,
How long was he here? Or is that not
a
important?
while. Yeah,
It's just
It's
this.
just the unlucky thing, innit?
Unlucky.
It's said all the time.
yeah. He's a Scouser. Costas Tsimikas is a Scouser.
Alberto Moreno, maybe outside chance.
Just poo him.
Not the Man United. Get
No,
out.
he's a Spaniard. That's sound.
He's gone back though, hasn't he? He's not even here anymore.
Yeah, but he still loves the Reds.
Karius is a Scouser.
But for Everton.
Yeah. CRC Scouser.
Mitchell Lambo Rice, you're out, mate.
Oh, he's a fucking.
The fact that he's had to write
He's
the
the
email.
lowest of the low.
What?
He was never a Scouser. He was
The
born in the
lowest
middle.
of the low. He's in Sydney somewhere going, lad, I am a fucking Scouser.
It's mad the way he probably lives closer to Adam than I do. But because it's on the wrong side of the water.
Well, he lives in Sydney, so he doesn't.
No, I mean, when he was born.
What was he talking about?
When he was born.
Yeah, maybe.
Lives closer to the city centre than a lot of Scousers. But that water, mate, makes all the fucking difference, like.
Yeah, it fucking does.
I
What's
like Wolves. I think they're all right. But you're not.
They're
you're
all
not real.
Not real.
You're nice people, and I'm glad that they exist.
Yeah, the choice of footwear makes me sick.
all of them?
All of them.
All people from the world?
No, not the Whittle, Wolves.
Wolves, sorry. Go on.
St. Helens. They have the same shops as us, but pick the wrong stuff every time. It's madness. You go in, you go, no, to all of that, and they go, oh, actually.
Look at these, John. Oh, look at these shoes. Wouldn't these be really good if they were all white?
Oh, look at these. Fuck off.
Do you like my new Lacoste trainers? Got them from Market.
Same shops. You go down the market. Like,
I'm always in the
oh, it's in the market buying fucking webs.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. There's something. It's mad. Like 10 miles, you just people don't know how to dress.
It's intense. Right, we've got some underrated, overrated.
Here we go.
We've got a jingle for it.
Have we?
We've got two jingles.
Oh, sick.
Right.
This is from. Let me find the name. Sorry, that's not his name though.
Don't say his name then.
Yeah, no, it is his name, but
You gotta cut
he's
that
got
out.
another name.
He doesn't want his name said.
Oh, this is. That good enough?
No, he didn't say don't say it.
No, he doesn't want his name said. He's told me before.
Ah.
He's a teacher. He doesn't want his name said.
So this isn't from someone called.
So this is from Dench Jet Ski at.
Hang
Dench
on, is that
Jet
enough of a
Ski.
cut? Because that needs to be cut out. No, don't blank it. Just cut
No,
that
just
out.
Cut it out. So it's AKA.
This is Dench Jet Ski on Twitter.
Right. Okay. You've got two to choose from. I know which one you're gonna like already, but
Whoa!
now I'll agree that one's
That's
not
a-
subtle,
No.
but it makes me want to do pills.
Chemical Brothers banger.
Fucking boss.
This one, I don't know. I think this one might go down better with Adam. Ready?
What the fuck? Who's made them?
Dench Jet Ski.
Dense jet ski.
Well, it's the second one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which one was It's fine. I'll do it.
Dan's lost all humour.
Nice. I knew it was coming though. You could see in Carl's eyes before he was like. So we're going with this one. The underrated, overrated.
Overrated to hit your wife with a shovel.
If you're listening to Have a Word for the first time, we haven't just thrown that in. Like,
So stupid.
that was just me taking the piss out of country and western music, and I ad-libbed that. Don't hit your wife with a shovel. Underrated, overrated.
Overrated.
What?
It's overrated.
Overrated.
That's my favourite jingle by so much distance.
Lee Stockley says, underrated, overrated, hot tubs. Just an outside fizzy bath for me.
Bollocks. Underrated.
On a boat? I was
This
in a hot
guy's
tub
a
last week.
prick. He's a knobhead.
Oh, and he's from the Wirral.
Good.
Good. No, hot tubs.
Just
are
mean
fun.
fizzy bath.
Hot tub improve any situation. I don't see what. Just
Funerals.
don't get in it. If you don't-
Funerals.
You just go home from a funeral, get in a hot tub.
No, I mean I'm at the funeral.
You wouldn't rather watch a funeral from a hot tub?
I mean, I would, but I think
Fucking
you'd
sick.
get. I think
Everyone
you'd get
wearing black
judged.
swimming
Wouldn't you?
trunks.
No.
That's where they do the speeches from.
Yeah,
The
no.
hot
You
tub.
don't bring the hot tub because that would be weird. But if there's a hot tub there, you get in it, don't you?
There's a hot tub at the Jacksonville Jaguars stadium
I've seen it.
where they get to.
Yeah.
It's because they cannot fill that fucking stadium, so there's like a gimmicky thing.
I'd like to say hot tubs are rated perfectly.
No, they're underrated. They're absolutely
they're-
incredible.
No, but that's what you know that they're a luxury, so they are rated as such.
I wouldn't.
The second I buy a house and build me home, I will get a hot tub built in the back
Have
garden.
you seen there's a lot of instances of people who have sex in hot tubs that get stuck inside because the water, there's something with the heat of the water or something.
Water is not a
Your
lubricant.
cock gets docked in the...
Yeah.
Cock docking, it's called.
I've had
there's
sex
like-
in a hot tub. It didn't happen to me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
It's fine, but just PSA, watch out.
Press that button in a minute.
Do you want to do it for everyone?
Yeah.
Hot tubs are fun
Yeah.
unless you're
Yeah.
unless you're on your stag
But they
do
are rated,
and you're
aren't
there
they?
all weekend and you don't realise that the water is just a. I honestly thought the water was being filtered out and cleaned.
I know, you're pissing.
It was an absolute fucking cesspool by the end of it. It was horrible. I thought there was like a filtration system. It is just a fucking
Well, that's why they
fancy bath in it.
chlorine in it.
Chlorine in you.
Yeah.
Put
In your
chlorine
hot tub.
tubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Go on.
Still overrated. Reese Williams says Jeremy Clarkson, underrated, overrated. I mean,
He smells magnificent.
wow.
I love a bit of
Okay,
cunnilingus.
there's a story here. So you play Murder in the Dark with Jeremy Clarkson?
I went to, in uni, I'd go to a lot of TV show recordings just because there's nothing else to do and it's free. I went to watch.
You know, most people, like, get drunk and have sex and that.
I did that as well, but in the daytime.
Sex is free.
Because it was at Media City, so there was loads of shows. I
TV
went,
studio, it was just full of bored students.
yeah, they are.
It's either weed or Jeremy Clarkson.
Or
Did you
both.
get stoned?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you go and watch?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh my.
Fuck off.
Yeah, and
That's cool.
and he was stood next to me. And he said some. I can't remember what he said. We had a bit of banter.
And you
know,
went-
Me and Jez.
You had a bit of banter with Jez.
Yeah, 'cause I was the closest person next to him. I'm on the first episode of the reboot of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. If anyone's got ITV Hub, go and watch it. I'm there. Just like that.
Sick.
And he smelled.
Do you get to do fastest
Rich.
finger first? What?
Yeah, we got to do. No, I didn't get to do Fastest Finger first.
Ask
We
the
did
audience.
Ask the audience.
I'd have been
yeah.
given the wrong answers.
Finn could have done
every
fastest
time.
finger first from the audience.
It's a man in the crowd.
Do you not remember what banter? Were you genuinely stoned?
Yeah,
Oh God.
I did it with Paddy McGuinness. He asked me to say the long Welsh name.
Yeah.
He went, "Is there any Welsh in?" Like that.
Yeah.
That was on Benchmark, a cancelled show after 6 episodes. It was fire.
Paddy McGuinness, overrated.
I went to his farm last week.
No, he's not.
I went to Jeremy Clarkson's farm last week. Diddly squat.
Is Patrick McGuinness a made-up name?
Go on.
Is that not his name? I've only just realised that he's
Paddy.
McGuinness.
Yeah.
Irish McGuinness.
Is it a stage
No, it's
name?
his name. Patrick Joseph McGuinness.
You can't have a surname McGuinness and call your son Paddy.
Paddy. No. Yeah, I went to his farm last week. It was shit.
You went to Paddy McGuinness's farm.
Yeah. No, I went to
In
Call
Bolton.
your son Turkey Baklava.
That was my original name.
Where's Turkey McBaklava?
It's a great effort. Turkey baklava. Jeremy Clarkson's farm.
Yeah,
It's
I
got
went.
like a farm shop and a restaurant and everything.
Yeah, so I went and I got in the queue and he went, oh, you're not going to get to the front in time for us to not close. He said, the front of the queue is 2 hours away.
What, and Clarkson was there?
No.
All right. I thought you said Jeremy Clarkson came up.
No. So the queue was too long for me to get to the front, so we just had a pint and left.
Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson is just, everyone thinks he's a twat, and he is.
There was
No,
a few
farmers
years,
love him
there
now
was
all of a
few
sudden.
years
don't-
where Top Gear was class.
Top Gear is classy even when he's a twat.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't good because of him.
Yeah, you're not relying
No,
on
it was
liking
it was
him.
everyone, wasn't it?
It worked really well.
Yeah.
The BBC trying to keep Top Gear going is like,
Yeah, let
it
die.
is a bit painful.
Yeah,
And it's Paddy McGuinness. That's weird.
But it is honestly like have a word. It's almost like someone comes in and buys it out, the name, and then we go, we're going to do our own podcast and call it a completely different name, and they just keep everything the same and just pick 3 random blokes.
Freddie
It's
Flintoff,
never going to feel right, is it?
But yet no one watched Top Gear because they thought Jeremy Clarkson was sound. They watched it because it was funny.
Lingus.
You're on permanent
Cunnilingus.
play.
I love a bit of
I
cunnilingus.
hope that was muted.
Overrated to hit your wife with a shovel. Jack Lucas says lesbian porn underrated, overrated.
Properly raised. It's just good, isn't it?
I'm not into it.
You're not into it?
No?
I'm not into lesbian porn, no.
Never. You just think.
No, because I have to imagine myself in the situation to like get into porn, and
I can do that with lesbian porn, though.
you just watch it.
My name's Mandy, and I am dominant.
No, I just imagine walking in and they're like motting each other out, and they're just like, "Oh, where's a cock?"
What?
Yeah, but if a cock gets involved,
Motting each other out.
yeah, it's licking each other out, isn't it? Mot.
Ma.
Yeah. So the noise you're making it.
Fucking John.
Motting is a word used
R.I.P.
for that.
Matty.
John Motson.
Fucking motting him out.
It's John Motson. He's dead,
No,
isn't he?
girl.
Tell them no.
Get that sheepskin on. Well, I've never heard that before. Lovely hand gesture.
Keith
You
Lemon
never
made
did
it.
mutton, no?
Keith Lemon made it a thing.
I think it's overrated.
I think it's like a teenage boy thing, innit? It's like that's what I
girls
was
kissing
first
boobies.
That's a
watching.
well better porn. I think it's well overrated. I think it's fine, but honestly, if you had to categorize it and then league table it,
You like to see a ploughing, don't you?
honestly, I'd love 2 lesbians to be there, but we need some dick.
You
in.
need to see cock.
I need to see large cock. Otherwise, you're like, also that little one where the guy's like not got much, because that's also like almost like a fetish thing in it, where a guy's got a little penis. What are we doing?
What's that got to do with it?
What?
What's that got to do with what we were talking about?
We were talking about types of porn.
Oh.
We were literally just talking about cock in porn, and I talked about a cock in porn. Go
Oh, I thought you were talking about what you liked.
right. That felt special, didn't it? What are we talking about? Cock in porn. Oh.
It just sounded like you were listing the cock in porn things that you like.
No, if we're talking about I don't know.
Yeah. It's big or little, innit?
I just need that. Also, I think having 2 lesbians there is great, but then ship the dick in. 100%.
Yeah, I get it.
One more.
Overrated or underrated to hit your wife with a shovel.
Dean Mallon says Netflix underrated, overrated.
Just rated, isn't it?
It's expensive now.
Is
It
though?
isn't,
Have
Thomas.
you ever noticed it come
Yeah.
out your bank ever?
No, because I don't pay
They
for
are
it. but I
About
know
how
it's
much
expensive.
stuff you get for what
I'm
you
the guy
pay.
who pays.
Yeah, but patreon.com/haveawordpod is much better value for money.
Yeah.
£1. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like we're in a league of our own. Can't be comparing us to these small fry companies.
I think Netflix was when they're not running the game as much as they used to.
No.
Now everyone else is like, cool, you're not having our films. We'll have Sony, Paramount, Disney. That sort of that.
They've taken some of the staples away that I used to watch all the time.
The Office.
No, The Office is still on there, thankfully.
UK Office.
Modern Family, what used to be on there. I used to watch that all the time, and now that's still on Disney. And you've got to find where everything
No,
is.
you need them all. You need Disney,
Yeah.
you need Prime, you need Netflix. That's fine. Just have them all.
But if you can only afford one, I think Netflix is still the
It's
one.
still number one. Yeah.
Has anyone watched Yellowstone yet?
No. It's meant to be good, though, isn't it?
It's meant to be amazing.
Kevin Costner running a national park. Ooh,
That's on Paramount, I
sounds
think.
great.
I think Netflix might be not as good as it used to be. I think it's losing some. I can see how someone could think it is overrated because it just doesn't have all the stuff that it used to have.
Yeah.
And even though I do enjoy it, I'm not
But it
cancelling
can't
my
be
Netflix.
overrated, can it? Because it's not like people are walking around going, "Oh my God, lad, have you heard about Netflix? It's the fucking best thing since sliced bread." Like no one's doing that, are they?
No, they're not.
But when
I haven't
like,
heard anyone do that for ages.
when Stranger Things comes out every time, that's like all you fucking see. And if you're not involved in it, it's
Good though.
it's a bit annoying.
Also, Prime's annoying. Oh, I'll watch that. I'm going to pay £54 to watch it.
Oh, Prime's, I think, one of the worst ones.
Does my head in.
I'm like, oh, you got Amazon Prime? Yeah, come and watch whatever you want. Oh, that? You want that? Oh, I don't know about that.
Hey, Amazon Prime is just because I want free delivery the next day. And they're like, we make TV shows as well. You're like, I couldn't give a fuck.
No, but they've got some good stuff on there.
They've got a little bit of good
Jeremy
stuff.
Clarkson's
It's
fine,
not a lot
What
of
I
good
do
stuff.
like about Amazon Prime is, even though, because I only really get it for the delivery as well, you do get some free TV with it, but I like to be able to go, I want to watch any film in HD. I can just get it. I can just buy it.
Yeah.
There
Right.
isn't a film that you can't get on Amazon.
Yeah, Sky's got Sky Store.
We bought Lost in Translation today, and we've bought it just because it's there and it's sick.
Got it forever.
Yeah.
It was International Book Day last week, and Etta went as Hermione Granger. So she was hyped up about it. She had the outfit. We were like, oh, cool, we'll watch Harry Potter, we'll watch The Philosopher's Stone. And they've taken it off.
Turkish Netflix.
Sky. I needed NordVPN.
Yeah. If you had NordVPN using our code word,
Word.
that one.
Isn't it
20.
nordvpn.com/word?
That one.
Yes!
If you turn to Turkish Netflix,
Steve would be so fuming if he was still in here.
all the Harry Potters.
It's break time. I'm hungry.
Break of time.
What's happening, lads? As you may be aware by now, because they've been here for a while, this show is sponsored, brought to you by BetterHelp. That's betterhelp.com/word10. If you do that, you get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp is essentially an online therapy service, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it is. I've done therapy. I've enjoyed it. It sorts out all sorts of people with all sorts of anxiety, health anxiety, depression. If you've got stuff going on in your life that you need to clear up, my stuff was addiction. It really helped. There's a big stigma around therapy. There shouldn't be, especially if you're a lad and you're not used to talking about your feelings. Give therapy a go. This is an option. Instead of having to go to a therapist or find them online and you have to get to an office and you can do it from the privacy of your own home. It's an online therapy service and it's worth a try.
You sign up, you tell them exactly the sort of therapy you're after, the problems you're having inside your own head, and they will sign you up and match you up with a specialist in the area that you need therapy in. It happens really quickly and you don't have to leave your house. A lot of people get anxious about leaving the house. You don't have to do it. Just do it on your own laptop. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. And if you want 10% off your first month, you go to betterhelp.com/word10.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/word10. Give it a go.
Howie! Howie!
Somalian pirate. He's getting good at voices.
Footin' Vicky's back in the Footin' studio.
All-time Hall of Fame.
Hey!
Luke.
How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
You said before you were nervous about coming back on because you were loved so much last time. You feel like you've got to match it and you're worried you might have lost it.
This is all completely correct. Thank you for adding to my anxiety.
I just want to put the pressure on, do you know what I mean? Let's get the best out here.
Yeah, I mean, I've always tried to be on the A game, but like last couple of times I've been, there was no expectations. You know, we just had a nice chat. I thought, yeah, I'll call them, I'll see what it's about. Second time, I thought, oh yeah, I like it. The lads are lovely. But now I've set the fucking precedent, haven't I?
Yeah.
And people are expecting big things, and I always just get worried, like, what if I've lost it? And I'm
It's like your title defense. This you've got the title. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Do you know what I mean?
that's exactly how I feel. I also feel like, Dan, you're giving me hacky looks. Is it because I was in your seat last time?
You are, Dan. You are.
I feel like you're being really bitchy. I'm getting vibes, man.
Yeah.
You are. Give it a break.
All right, I was a little bit threatened. I was on my holidays in Mallorca, and it was already shit. And then everyone's like, lads, just do the right thing, Dan. I know you started the podcast. Step aside. Step aside.
For anyone who hasn't
Sorry,
seen
I'll do
that,
this.
For anyone who hasn't seen that episode, when Callum Oakley was the guest, Vicky was my wonderful co-host, and it's arguably the best episode we've ever done.
Hey, I wasn't.
I
there.
agree.
I wasn't. Bollocks, I wasn't there either.
How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you, Petal. Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? I got another dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I have 2.
Yeah. What breed?
Another Labrador. This
Okay.
one's called Max. We adopted him from Wales.
Adopted.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good, Vicky. You know,
You've got the energy for the
because
Labrador.
these like fucking throwing down money on dogs.
I'd
These
rather
are-
How
adopt a
beautiful
dog.
he's worth the money.
I mean,
I'd rather
Wallace is
adopt a
gorgeous.
dog.
There
I
you
just
go.
don't want some fucking scraggy one that was pulled out of a river and now fucking can't sleep.
You don't have to have a Vietnam War veteran like, I've seen some bad shit. Is that a bomb dog? Send him out to a field to look for mines.
And the fucking dogs trust make you jump through fucking hoops. Not the dog,
Ironically,
me. They make you jump through hoops.
they've got a little course. Come on.
They come round, they're like, oh, you've got plants in the garden, they might eat them, you can't be having a dog, you. But if you just go to some cunt whose dog has got up the duff in Wigan, he will give you it for a reasonable price, and you don't have to deal with the fucking bureaucracy of fucking the dog's
You
trust.
don't.
It's the same with babies, isn't it? Anyone can have a baby, but you can't adopt a baby
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah,
But you can
just-
have a baby.
you just buy one.
Too much red tape, mate.
You buy
That's what
one
I
from
say.
Wigan. That's a classic thing with babies, isn't it? Just buy
I know
one
there's
from
a,
Wigan.
there's a litter of Shiba Inus in Wigan at the minute.
It's a litter of what?
Shiba Inus.
Do you know Inu just means dog?
There's a litter of Shiba dogs.
Shibus.
I want a Shiba Inu.
What's this shit?
You want a Shiba?
Can you get a Shiba Inu?
I want a Shiba dog.
Are they the ones that look foxy?
No,
You
SHIBA.
look, they're very.
What? Say that again.
SHIBA.
Yeah, Inu. Let's have a look.
Let me see.
Oh, it's them ones.
It's just a Japanese dog, isn't it?
They're just like little foxes, but they're actually dogs.
It's like a fox had sex with a dog, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's nice, that.
yeah. I want to call him Vinny.
You were going to say
You want to
Vicky.
call everything in your life Vinny?
Your dick's called Vinny. Your son's going to be called Vinny, and you can have a Shiba Inu, which sounds like a hatchback. Called Vinny.
You've got the energy for Labradors. I feel like you've got to be a certain type of person to have a Labrador.
I feel like that was a backhanded compliment.
No, it's a compliment.
No,
It's because you said Wallace was a shit name. That's why.
I haven't forgot that,
I
to be
didn't
fair.
say Wallace was a shit name. I just want to clarify. I felt like it was a big name for a small amount of dog.
It's ironic.
Yeah. Is it ironic?
It wasn't meant to be, but it is now.
Vicky, he is right though. If you were a dog, you'd be a Labrador.
110%. Yeah. Like, what we're doing next? We're going on my mum's home. What a fucking buzz. And that is
That is what you want with a dog, though, really, innit? You don't want a dog who's like,
No, but you have to have that. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
You have to match its energy. If you get the wrong dog for you, you're fucked.
oh,
He's
yeah.
lazy. I'm lazy. Easy.
It is nice when you see a pensioner who's like hobbling along,
Yeah.
and the dog's also a bit fucked.
No, it'd be funny if they had like a husky. Pulls an arm off.
An 89-year-old with a border collie. I can't entertain him.
You've got to match your dog.
I'm looking for a dog that exudes confidence but is used to procrastinating.
Shiba? That's perfect. The no.
An arrogant ADHD suffering dog. The dog just wakes up like, honestly, there's something wrong with me. I'm not even joking. Check this paw. I'm going to need a fucking CAT scan. Ironically.
Yeah.
That's nice that you've adopted. Because in my head, even though I don't want a dog, I like to pretend that I'd be the kind of person who just walked in and was like, I'll save a dog. How
Yeah.
many? Just one.
all of them. I'd save them all if I could, but honestly, I don't feel like I quite deserve any, like, I'm not exactly the most self-righteous. I got the cute puppies from, like, you know, the Many Chairs Rescue or the Dogs Trust places. Like, I didn't take the old dogs that have been overbred and stuff like that. Like, I did do a cop-out. I adopted and I used my platform for good, but yeah, I'm not exactly deserving of a medal or anything like that. They're class dogs and anybody would have took them.
I think anyone who is like staunchly, you should adopt dogs. Don't get a brand new one. No, get one of these ones because these need homes and it's sad. Anyone who's that righteous about it should have to get like a vasectomy or their womb a hysterectomy because I think
really dark, really fast.
Don't admit it then.
Go on.
What?
Go on.
what?
If that was your opinion, just keep it to yourself.
No,
I'm going to get a hysterectomy.
but there's kids that need adopting. Why are kids less valuable than
I
fucking
thought you
dogs?
meant dogs. I thought I missed the kids bit. If you are so into adopting dogs, then you should have a
That's what he
hysterectomy.
said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what he said.
That's what I'm saying. And I think if you are so staunchly against people buying dogs, you should have to get a hysterectomy or a vasectomy because you shouldn't be allowed to have kids when there's kids that need adopting.
No, my theory is if you're allowed to buy one dog, you got to rescue one. You can have your fucking Shibu, Inu.
So when are you adopting 2 kids then?
I'm getting to it. Yep, get into that.
Wigan's the place to go.
Yeah, I'm going Wigan. I just want to go home. You're coming home with me now. Hey,
How old are they?
fucking hell.
Teenagers.
Your
this
house
kid
has
in-
got so many
this kid-
windows.
Is this kid in an orphanage or are you just knocking on
Oh
doors,
no.
taking the first
Oh,
kid?
I just go to Wigan Town Centre and steal a child. I don't want to go with you. I want to go home.
Right.
Would
It
you
was-
have adopted
It was
Jack?
just a joke, Carl. Stop taking everything today at face value. Why are you talking about sex? Why are you talking about stealing children?
Would you have adopted? Like, you know when you wanted babies?
Yeah.
You would have.
Oh, I was all for it.
Was
I
ya?
was all for it. Yeah, but I want an international adoption. I want to look like Madonna by the end of it. I want people like, oh my God, he's incredible.
You
isn't he?"
look like Madonna.
You do look like... He does look a bit like what Madonna looks like now.
I'd adopt. If we couldn't have kids, I'd 100% adopt and I wouldn't feel any stigma about it at all.
Really?
No.
Would you rather... Here's a question, right? Have you got kids in your plans in the future or you don't know or you're not bothered?
I'm trying to freeze my eggs at the minute.
Are you?
Yeah.
See, that's what we're
Here's a
talking about.
question. If there was an issue, but you didn't know what the issue was, would you rather adopt a kid that's completely not yours?
Yeah.
Or...
Oh my God.
Right,
Or
you
buy
get-
one.
Or get like a sperm donor or an egg donor, so it's like half yours or your partner's, or like one that's completely not yours. What would you rather do? So would you rather Laura have had like a sperm donor and the kid is hers and not yours, but you've got to raise it, or get one that's neither of yours completely?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. I mean,
really wouldn't bother
can
me
you pick
either way.
who you're getting?
What do you mean?
Well,
you
is
can.
there like
Yeah.
is there like a file
Oh,
of...
they do that, you know.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can pick their job and their whatever.
And their height, and
Yeah.
like you can see if they've got like a history of cancer in the family. Like, it's fucking sick. It's like a catalogue for sperm.
I'm telling you right now, I'd be picking a fucking dwarf sperm. Because I'm not having my son towering over me when I'm telling him to clean his room.
I know. I'm going straight for the NBA file. Fucking
Yeah, great.
LeBron's
sperm.
jizz. That would be amazing.
Expensive, that wouldn't it?
LeBron, cheers.
LeBron jizz.
No, but you can. It's like you can. We have a choice, yeah. Like like it's same with. I know it's silly, but same with dogs. Like you learn a past history of like illnesses and stuff like that. So
I'd rather just get one that's neither of ours. I couldn't have that be held over me.
who's holding it over you?
The woman.
What?
Adam had so many
isn't
arguments with
yours.
people. Oh, you know what she'll be like?
Disagreements about parenting, where like one of you thinks one thing and one of you thinks the other. She'd definitely be like, "Well, he's mine anyway, and he's not really yours.
Yeah.
He's fucking LeBron
You
jizzes."
shouldn't be with her. Then she sounds like a bitch.
That'd be so much hard work. Tidy your room. You're not even my real dad. LeBron James is. It's hard work, isn't it? How many fucking NBA titles have you won? Dad.
I don't think I really won't give a fuck.
I would.
I think if I
couldn't
wanted
have
a baby
mate.
that
No,
much.
I think that's a very genuine concern, mate. Like, I wouldn't like that in later life, you know, and you know it's going to get brought up. There's just no way if it was like my egg and not me fella's sperm, like that, every time we hadn't had a row, I wouldn't be like, well, I'm going and taking my fucking baby. That's who I'd be. I'm telling you.
Would you, yeah?
Oh, I'd be that knobhead. Yeah,
You're not being a knobhead. That's what anyone would be like if it was my sperm and another woman's egg. I'd be like, he's getting a fucking motorbike because he's my son. I don't care if you think they're dangerous. You didn't make him.
That's my
This is
sperm.
mine.
It would be difficult
And Mila
as well.
Kunis's kid.
It would be difficult if he was 6'7" and mixed race as well. You'd be like, listen, you, I'm your dad. It's hard work, that, isn't it?
No, you're not.
Where's the if this is too private, but where do you go to?
Where do babies come from?
Where where does the willy go?
Dan.
Wigan.
I would love you to ask that. Where do they actually?
Been married a while. Can I get a refresh? Where do the eggs get from? Where'd you go? I don't even know. I can't. In Newcastle?
Yeah, no. So, I mean, I imagine they do it all over, like, but because I'm based down south now, that's where I'm doing it. And it's just like a place called the London Women's Medical Clinic, and they're dead canny. I've had loads of appointments and stuff.
But is there like a big freezer around the
You
back?
have to pay
Literally,
rent.
it's just Iceland out the back. They just took them in.
No,
You
but
have to
is it
pay
like a
rent for them?
special freezer or is it just like a fucking the bottom half of a smeg fridge? You know
Yeah,
what
I
I
think
mean?
it's like medical grade. 'Cause
That's,
they
for
can
the,
look-
that's for the jizz.
That's the worst.
Smeg. That's for the jizz, that one.
Isn't that's the dirty part at the top of your willy, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Vicky.
I've got,
No, but it is.
No.
do you know the a smeg blend? It's called a smeg bullet.
Oh no.
Genuinely called
That needs cleaning out regularly, doesn't it?
It's horrible bit of mark.
Put it in the smeg bullet. Yeah. But yeah, you have to pay rent, don't you? You have to pay for them to keep it. Because we're looking at doing it. And you have to pay every year for them to keep your stuff.
So I think you get like 10 years, don't you? And then afterwards, if you haven't used them, so to speak, then yeah, exactly like you say, you have to continue to pay for your space in the freezer, like.
Yeah.
But fucking hell, if I haven't used them after 10 years, I'm fucked. I'm 35 now, so I couldn't really do much after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if they just don't email back. Do they just turn the fucking freezer off?
Oh, no.
What if there's a power cut?
You can tick a box.
I always think that.
That says, like, if you don't use them, you can give them to someone else, which is how you'd end up with your, like, LeBron, what's he called?
LeBron James.
LeBron, his eggs or sperms.
His eggs.
Well, whatever he gives.
That's a hell of a
I always
freezer.
wondered, did the men freeze the sperm so it stays at that, like, age?
So what we'd take my eggs and we'd take a canned sperm and we'd create an embryo, which is like what would happen in the woman's uterus anyway. So it's kind of essentially like a preformed little baby. And then this really isn't the conversation I thought we'd be having today, by the way, lads.
I'll give you that.
Every day's a school day. So then you freeze those. So the sperms are technically in there, you know. And if you're a single woman, you can just do the eggs.
Yeah,
and then, you know, hopefully you'll find a fella and everything will fall together nicely. But if not, then yeah, you look into
So
sperm donation.
it would be a child from you at that age, wouldn't it? That's why you do it.
Because my eggs would be, trying to do it this year, so my eggs would be 35. So even if I go and, you know, decide to do it at 40, 41, whatever, the egg
Technically
is
added at 35.
exactly, babe. The egg's still 35, which
Well, can they stay in there forever, or is there an expiry date on it? Because like I've got so a couple of weeks ago, I bought some sugar pit bacon nibs, right?
nice.
Yes. That's the bottom.
And it says on it,
can cook.
best before the 3rd of March. But if you freeze it,
Oh yeah.
it's best before February next year.
Well, that's
So you get like a year on it. You get like 11 months. You know what I mean?
I've never had
Sugar pit bacon into this conversation. Tell us about your embryos. It's interesting that. Because I can cook.
I'm guessing it's like forever.
Yeah,
Surely.
I think it's a pretty long time. Yeah, because like it's like a big medical grade fancy face freezer. But I don't know. I haven't looked into it that extensively.
If you're a woman, you can go on your own and go, listen, I want to freeze my eggs. Is it suspicious if a guy turns up and can I get an embryo for my jizz?
Yeah.
I mean, is that allowed?
Yeah, because you stay virile your whole life, but not.
No, but about, you know, like,
degrades,
because
doesn't it?
single women get to a point where they want to be parents, mums, and they go, do you know what, I'm just going to empower myself and do this. I can afford to have this baby on my own. If you turn up as a bloke and be like, I want a son.
Oh
Like,
shit! I don't know if
Surely
ever
you
any. I don't know. I don't know the rules around that.
I mean, legally, I suppose, in terms of equality,
You
you've
say,
got,
I want a baby, I've got one half, can I have the other half? Surely you can.
Oh, I just don't know how that works.
But
Not
there's
that
no
I'm being
need for you to
sexist,
just
I
go
just
in.
don't know.
I thought what you were going
You
to
get a
ask.
surrogate. Is that not what you do?
Well, that's if you've got like if you're in like a sort of if you're in a
relationship with
same-sex relationship with fellas, like I've got one of my hairdressers, he's got a surrogate now. So I know it can be done if you're in like a healthy, happy relationship, but if you're just a weird fucking single man,
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I thought what you were going to ask is, can you just go and put your stuff in the freezer? But you don't need to do that. Do you know what I mean?
No, you
You
do.
can't just be a man and walk in and go, I've got some cum, can I put it in your fridge?
Have
Because
you
you don't
got?
need to do that.
Not in Subway.
Because your cum is still potent way into your 90s.
No, but it's less potent. It degrades. That's what I mean. You want.
Does it?
You want. Yeah, of course it does.
I don't know why I've not been asked for some jizz at this point.
Who off?
If they've got LeBron James and like neuroscientists, well, they haven't got comedians, podcasters, and I look
I
like
bet
Madonna.
your DMs will be full of it after this.
I don't know if it does get less potent. Des O'Connor had a baby when he was like 92.
I thought you were going to say Des O'Connor was in the jizz file. LeBron James, Des O'Connor.
Yeah, I'm going Des O'Connor.
There are all the options.
No, but
We had a power outage last week. We've lost a lot of jizz.
I think you lose a little bit of virility. You stay virile, but it's not always like as you get older.
You
get more
would take
chance-
Des O'Connor's jizz, though.
Where?
Talented man, and what a tan.
Oh, he was an all-rounder, wasn't he?
Yes, singer, dancer.
He was an all-rounder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TV presenter, comedian, singer.
Dancer.
Always looked like he just got back from Mallorca.
Lovely fella.
They always, all the comedians from back in the day had to do a little bit. They come from a different era, haven't they? They'd have to have a song.
Yeah.
I would love it if in British comedy, it was the norm that at the end of your special, you had to be like, yeah, that's the end of it, like the end of Juicy. You know, yeah, and that's the end. Fly me to the moon. Fucking
Have I never
brilliant.
told you about the fella on the train when I was coming back from Manchester? Have I told you about this?
Perhaps.
So I was just sat, and I'd had like a really good gig doing like a tryout at the Comedy Store.
Oh, I do remember.
And the fella goes to me, he goes, it's just like an old fella sat there, and I think I was on the phone to me dad going like, I can't remember, but I was like, oh yeah, the show went well or whatever. He goes, so what's this show here, John, on the phone there, lads? What's the show you've done? I went, oh, I'm a comedian, mate. I've just done a gig in Manchester. He goes, oh, right. Sound comedian, yeah.
Young enough to tell strangers, I'm a comedian.
yeah. He's like, yeah, great. So, yeah, sounds. So comedian, all right. He's silent for about a minute, and then he goes, so can you sing and dancing now? Do a bit of singing and dancing as well? And I went, no, just comedy. And he went, you'll never make it.
But you wouldn't have. It was the I can't think of his name. A BBC.
Bruce Forsyth.
He was one of them, yeah. But was he funny though?
I thought I'd nailed it there.
Go back and watch old Bruce Forsyth. He was a fucking
Les Dawson
pest.
was one of the funniest comedians.
yeah.
Like a
Who what?
Yeah, like someone would come on down. Say it was like a larger lady, like, oh, look at this. Like it was all. And that's not an exaggeration. He's got a
Of course it's not an exaggeration. How could that possibly be an exaggeration? Oh, look at this. And I'm not exaggerating.
He does a joke. Do you remember Lisa Riley? She was the host of You Being Framed. She was in Emmerdale.
Oh, she was in Emmerdale, yeah.
He was like, oh, I got Lisa Riley's dressing room today. You can tell because the doors are wider. And I was like, just like prime time ITV.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Horrible.
as someone else is coming down, he goes, fat bitch, into the microphone on the telly. It's mad.
Yeah.
Stuff he got away with.
Honestly,
Someone was walking down the stairs and he went, oh, look
Come
at
on
this.
down. He's like, that's a gay shirt he's wearing there. Look at his gay shirt.
Do you know why they know this, Vicky?
Fucking mad.
Do you know why they
like
know
that
this?
he got away with it for so long.
Because in the breaks, if they're left in control of the TV, we start watching fucking Supermarket Sweep, Family Fortunes, and honestly, it never gets put on if it was recorded after 1994.
no, they're horrible. And then like the woman's got the legs out. Oh, look at the
Have you never
legs on
seen
her.
that little clip of like where Dale Winton gets caught slagging someone off because they're getting like the wrong stuff?
Yeah.
No.
It's like, you know, they got a clue and it was like, you got to go and find this. And
Yeah.
the woman went, marmalade, but it was jam. And literally, there's a video on YouTube. You can watch it later. Dale Winton's just caught going, you fucking daft cunt.
No, he's not.
He is.
He's a full of shit.
I'm not.
Honestly, it's insane.
Someone
It's all on YouTube.
Is
They were wild.
That was on like 9 o'clock in the morning on ITV. Dale Winton called some woman a daft cunt because she got jam and marmalade mixed up.
I thought he looked like...
Different time. Different time. Early 90s, you could call people daft cunts. Because all the kids were at school. Bullshit.
Oh my
is
god.
that the bullshit bell?
It's true though. Honestly,
Yeah.
they were mad, and they used to just grab people by the necks.
Right, I'm Googling this because these are all getting on me tits.
Yeah,
And
go.
Right, let's have a look.
Dale Winton calls someone a cunt.
What show was it?
We got to this really quickly from freezing embryos.
It's as if I need help. I fucking think so.
So he'll have said something snide like, "Oh God, look at the size of you" or something.
You're just assuming, though. I've had no proof.
No, we haven't got the time right now. In the second section, I will show you hard evidence.
The Dale Winton one's very famous. It was on It'll Be Alright on the Night back in the day.
There was nothing on my Google.
Yeah, because he's part of the.
Cover up.
He's part of the group that controls the media.
Oh, right.
Do you know what I mean?
Isn't he?
He is. Yeah, he is. From beyond the grave.
That's how powerful he is.
That's why we're slagging him off. Because we
It all
won't end
came
up in
out after
court.
he died.
I'm
Like some
just
other
saying,
presenters.
90s presenters were fucking dodgy.
They're powerful, weren't they?
Yeah, because they controlled everything, didn't they? Like, they control. They did, though. You're like, oh, you're not getting a job in show business if I say you don't. And people are like, oh, okay. I mean, it's famous.
That's what people used to go on to 90s game shows for as well, to get a job in show business. Wow! Hope this leads to me hosting the big break. It's Jim Davidson.
John Virgo.
Is it weird when you come on something like this compared to when you do TV? Because I feel like this last 5 minutes has just summed up perfectly. We are the Wild West of entertainment, aren't we?
I feel like me PR just gets so nervous before I come on here. Like, I've stopped telling them I'm coming. It fucking just ages him, bless him. He's a nice lad, so I just don't tell him anymore.
I do love that, though.
Yeah.
It's so funny that there's people, because this is getting bigger and bigger.
But we've had comedians say it recently, haven't they? Like, oh, I want to come on, but...
Like, we were talking to Chris Ramsey.
Oh, I love Chris.
So Chris texted me and was like, can I come on soon? Like, our new TV show's going out, want to come and promote it and stuff. And he was like, absolutely, come on. And at the Comedy Awards, he was like...
Did he regret his offer?
He was like, no, he was like, I've spoke to like me manager and that, and it's just, you know, you can drag me to waters that I'm not allowed to be in. And we just need to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It's so easily done, though. Like, I think in a podcast sort of environment, full stop, you relax, because it's not like all singing, all dancing like TV is, you know, you don't feel that pressure. You do sort of just chill out. But here with you, it's like, I feel like I'm in somebody's fucking kitchen at 4 a.m.
What we want.
And I just get weird really fast. So yeah, I can understand it. Chris is hosting fucking CBBC or something, isn't he? What's the Children in Need one?
Is he doing Children in Need?
Like, Chris hosts that
He's
now,
going very, and we can talk about it. These are people we know and like, but like Jason Manford and Chris, and there's a way in comedy to go like, oh, you want to go the Netflix specials route and be like, oh, more like one of the American comics. And then there's the Saturday night option, isn't there? Which Jason Manford definitely is, and Chris Ramsey is starting to get towards. And then that 4 a.m. in a kitchen banter doesn't match up perfectly, does it?
We've got that lockdown, though. The 4 a.m. kitchen
He's
shit.
a really good guy, is Chris Ramsey. And Shag Married Annoyed is massively popular, isn't he?
You're not seeing that clip of him on Strictly, though?
where he calls
Bruno
Tonlioli a cunt.
He just booted a toddler.
Yeah. Just under his mind, like, line goes 6, and he goes, oh, fucking Bolden cunt, man. Very famous clip. It was on It's All Right on the Night.
He's going on Strictly, by the way. I can't wait for the offers to come in. Oh,
They're never going to put
No,
me on Strictly,
I
mate.
can't wait for you to be on and your shoulder dislocates live.
doing the rumba.
Oh, does that do that?
Yeah.
Like,
My
what-
shoulder dislocated a couple of weeks ago at 10 o'clock in the morning in a hot tub in a spa because I was reaching behind me for me champagne.
Taylor's all the time.
That's like that fella off. What's that show? Oh, Lethal Weapon. He does it.
Show?
The film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Griggs.
Yeah.
He
and
does
he's like,
that.
He's like banging it on the wall to get it
Yeah.
back in. Yeah.
That's
I just
quite-
need a gas and air.
That's quite sexy. That. Oh, you needed gas and air.
It's not
I've got to be honest with you. I've got to be honest with you. It isn't sexy when it happens to me. And I don't want to ruin it for you. I don't think Mel Gibson was a method actor. I don't think it actually came out. And that's not a real representation of what it's like.
It's not sexy. They had to shut the jacuzzi.
Vicky, I had to break into his house and put his underpants on.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
You're such a good friend, aren't
I had to
you?
put his underpants
dislocated
on.
in me sleep. And him and do you know
Babes, what are you doing, man? Like, in your sleep to dislocate your
I
shoulder?
just sleep a bit weird. I sleep with my arm behind my head because it's
And his
comfy.
eyes open.
Even sleep sexy.
I sleep like this in case I get like a sexy burglar coming. And the mood takes it, do you know what I mean? I'm just like, ready.
Have you come here to steal my heart? Oh, God.
Yeah, Carl and do you know Paul Smith, comedian,
No.
ginger lad from the Pill. Do you know?
I was like, do I know his bird?
Yeah,
I
probably.
do.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Hiya, Paul. Just got spanked there, mate.
Paul Smith and Carl had to break in my house because my
Smash a window.
shoulder dislocated in my sleep. I slept naked that night. So Carl had to put undies on me because the ambulance was on the way.
I can still feel the warmth on the back of my hand. Do you know like it's a warm area when you're pulling it? I was like, oh, it's warm.
I've got radioactive bollocks.
So have you seen his willy then?
It was under the. I've seen it before, but this was under the blanket.
Does it look like the...
I didn't really think to look properly. Does this look like a dildo in the future? Like none?
You've missed a trick there.
I have missed the trick. I've seen his erect penis.
Is that as impressive as he makes out?
I wasn't impressed, but I have seen.
That's how far away Carl was.
Yeah, I've only seen your penis once, and it was erect.
Yeah.
Why was it erect when you saw it?
Tell the fucking story. You can't say that you've seen.
I was
his
having
erect
sex with a girl on my dad's bed, and Carl was trying to wind me up, so he kept knocking on my dad's door.
I was bladdered with his little brother. His little brother was of age, by the way.
He kept knocking on the door, so eventually I got wound up, and I just opened the door with my cock hard. Took it out the lady, and I went to,
Like he answered the door like that. What? I was like, oh my.
That's good of you. She wasn't still on it when you answered the door.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've seen it.
Did you then go, this isn't fun anymore, and go to bed?
More things happened, but eventually, yeah.
What?
We've told this story.
We don't need to go into it again.
Oh.
We have told this story before. But yeah, they kept knocking on the door, and I just kept shouting, fuck off.
Yeah.
And then in the end, the girl was like, just go to the door. So I was like, fine. So, I undocked it, went to the door, opened it, and they were like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, how am I the bad guy in this situation?
Yeah, that was fun though. That was genuinely that was a Tuesday morning, wasn't it?
See, this is why Chris Ramsey shouldn't come here.
Yeah. I broke my dad's bed that night.
Did you?
I heard that.
But his shoulder stayed in. That's the nice bit. Broke a bed. Oh, that's a fucking win. Never been naked mates.
Doesn't bother
Oh
me,
no,
that's
yeah.
all.
I suppose when you're growing up, I don't
What?
getting
Don't slide past that one. What do you mean?
some mates are like, yeah, not asked. Just like.
Oh, but that's a thing. Like, you either grow up in like a
It's
naked
like your
house
mates or your
like,
dad's
not
mates.
naked.
I feel it's different for guys and girls as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the same. Like, some girls are just like, oh, I grew up in a naked house. Like, I walk around like this is fine. And then some people are like, fucking put yourself away. Like, I'm the latter. I didn't grow up in a naked house, but like, I've got like some lasses in the gym, man, just walk around the change rooms who are blow drying their fucking pubes and that. Like, with the public hairdryer. Like, they honestly just don't
Fuck
care.
off.
Oh, babe, I swear to God, it's how it's like mad posh birds as well.
Can you imagine walking in to the Open's changing rooms and there's some fella just there, like that.
What? What?
No.
Women blow drying their pubes in a public
it's not even
hairdryer.
like you make like it's not like a handheld. It's like when you're in fucking
Fuck off.
Blow
Hand
dry.
dryer.
Dyson Airblade.
no.
Where are the legs?
No, that's the ones where you go in.
Are they straddling it?
I'm not going in. I'm just like
Is it you do it? Right.
I am.
No, there's
I'm
not.
not a
There's
puber.
always people in the gym change room who are just like, absolutely. It's the old guys.
Not blow drying the bollocks on the hairdryer.
I swear to God, there are some people who
Yeah.
are so naked they just wander around,
Oh,
and
I
you're
get
like,
naked.
dude, come on.
Do you not get naked? Do you get in your own little cubicle?
No, but yeah, I
do, yeah.
do. I just do.
You've got the
you
decency to be like.
I just face a locker.
Yeah. You
face
I don't
away,
then
yeah.
go, oh shit, do you know what I need on the other side of the change room?
Yeah.
And just have a naked wander. Fucking flip-flapping.
There's two sides, isn't there, of it? I'm more of a Heidi.
Yeah, I
changed
just
Eve.
turn away and do the pants.
That's fine. That's totally normal. You don't have to go in a fucking disabled cubicle just to hide your little knob.
Speak for
You
yourself.
know, I have done. But it's the guys who are just, there's just too much freedom with the just
I
constant
do wish I had the
wandering.
confidence of the men who do that, who have a tiny willy. The little knobbed men who just have it out and they're just like, this is me knob and I don't give a fuck. That is true. self-confidence
If
in
they're
it.
saying that as well, then fair play to them.
When we did gigs for the Forces, we used to go over to Cyprus as
World
they
War
were
Two.
coming back from Afghanistan. We used to come back, and they used to have a day where they'd have a show. They'd fuck around on the beach, and they'd have a show.
Yeah.
And these shows were famous, like 2 comedians and a bit of music. And one of them shouted "Naked Bar," and they all of their squadron or whatever, just all stripped off and just ran onto the stage. And I looked behind me. You can't be like, "What is everyone doing?" Because then they've won. So you just have to just go like, "Cool, this just got to let this happen." And I looked behind me, and there was a guy windmilling with something that could have honestly had him take off. It was unbelievable. The slapping sound was unbelievable. And then I looked to my right, and there was a guy with the smallest little knob.
Was it you?
Just trying to do the same.
That one.
Just trying to do the little windmill.
Fantastic involved.
Comedians like, okay, I'll play.
Bless him. I was so proud of him.
Yeah, good for
It's easy
him.
to try and windmill naked in front of everyone when you've got a fucking 8-inch dick. That guy was the hero there.
Yeah.
Little nubbit, just going like this.
You know, I'm quite surprised that like there's. I don't know whether this is inbuilt sexism in me, but in women's changing rooms, I just assumed you were all walking around with naked and
With pillows.
Yeah, we're
just having pillow fight.
No, but like, my girlfriend's happy
necking on
seeing
and
like.
that.
Yeah, in
of
my
course,
head, that's
yeah.
what happens. You know
Oh,
what I
it's a
mean?
lovely place to be in your head.
It is if you're me.
Fucking
No, but you look at each
blind.
other's boobs, don't you? And like the girls are like, oh yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he'd never go, look at me knob a minute.
You've watched too much porn, babe.
No, my partner with her friends are like, oh yeah, I've seen their boobs. And I've seen them all fully naked many times.
Vicky, just pull the mic a little bit closer to you.
So sorry. You've watched too much porn.
No, this is true. Girls are more comfortable with each other's bodies than men are. Put it that way.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe my mates are a bit laddie then in that respect. That probably wouldn't surprise anybody, but I fucking never touched any of my pals' boobs, like, and I'm fine with that. I'm proper fine with it. And if I never
Even
do,
the ones that have got them done. Because I find
I've
sometimes...
had mine done, and I've never asked any of my mates like to have a feel.
Alright.
I just feel like it's mad, mate. Like, nah, I don't know.
Never, and I go,
If I had my cock done, I'd have you having a feel of
as
it.
well.
If I had my cock done, I'd be like, Carl, come on, feel away to this.
Can you get your cock done?
Can you get your cock done?
In Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
No,
go to
it's
Turkey.
Denmark. You get Denmark there. You know, like turkey teeth.
Yeah.
You get Denmark there.
Honestly.
Yeah.
They use like a luncheon meat.
Right. Is this like the Dale Winton calling people cunts thing?
Yeah, get it on YouTube.
No, it's called pinoplasty.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
How
do they
much is it? 10, 15 grand? You'd want to show someone for
cost,
15
wouldn't it?
grand, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Depends on the results, doesn't it?
5,300 for penis enlargement
Is that
surgery.
all?
Or you can get filler. Dan, why don't you get some filler in your dick?
You suck fat out of your
Is
ass?
it a girth issue for you?
It's a confidence issue just recently since we started this conversation. It's length and girth. It's a really well proportioned small penis. Honestly,
Dan's got a
I
dick
lo-
like strawberry laces.
a lot of people have said to me, "What a really well proportioned 2/3 size penis." It's not like a fucking little stubby can of Coca-Cola.
With the
John West
surgery,
tuna.
you
How
can,
am I going to justify to that? Laura's like, we should pay the mortgage off. I get it. We've been married 7 years. I think what I need is dick filler.
Yeah, she'd be made
it's with the surgery. So this isn't the filler. The surgery, you can add 1.5 to 2.5 inches.
Oh,
not
up
a
to
lot.
4.
For
Oh,
5
no, that
grand?
is a lot percentage-wise. Think about that.
Innit? An inch and a half. Like what? That?
No.
I don't know
What?
inches. I do
An inch and a
centimetres.
half.
Oh, great. I've got an 8-inch dick.
That's about an inch and a half.
Is it?
Oh, then
So
2.5.
Oh. Oh, no, Adam. That's about 4.
Is it, yeah?
2.5 inch. I mean, yeah, that's not a lot for 5 grand.
I was going to say, it's...
I'd want like
What would
15
you-
inches.
What would you do as a lady if you met if you were single,
Yeah.
you know, and a guy was like, "Listen, before we get intimate, I've got something to tell you.
Yeah.
I've had a penoplasty."
I wouldn't be bothered as long as he was happy. I'd be upset that he felt the need to do it, I think.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like, you know, big dicks, small dicks, whatever.
Cardboard box.
Yeah.
Carl's been on fire today. Fuck yeah, now. Oh God.
But willies are willies, you know? And I just feel like as long as someone knows what they're doing with them, I'm not really bothered
Yeah, it's the
about the
hammer,
size.
not the nail, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you know where to put it and move it.
Show me
Neck
your
movement, all that matters.
No, it's like all getting
Bob and weave.
like
Bob and
Stanley
weave.
Matthews, isn't it?
Oh, your girlfriend's so lucky.
She is a very lucky woman. And I'm a lucky man.
He's very lovey-dovey with her online.
Is he?
Laura commented, she was like, "Oh God, Carl's so nice with Serica online."
Behind closed doors. It's fucking
And I felt like she said it. I felt like she said
Was
it
it a
as
dig?
in,
Yeah.
"Hi,
12 years in as well, mate.
12 years of."
Slave.
12 years of love.
Okay, I was gonna do a joke, but straight in. Yeah,
Let's have a break.
isn't he so romantic? He is, you know.
I'm just a lovely boy.
Could you just send me the link for the Pinoplasty? Cheers, mate. Hello, everyone. Time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's Manscaped, the absolutely phenomenal bit of kit to shave your pubs. Do you want me to do the actual read? I will. Spring has sprung, and our friends at Manscaped, the leaders in below-the-waist grooming, have the best tools for some spring cleaning in your pants. Trust me, your confidence will be blooming like the flowers. Whoever writes this needs to look at their life. Look your best this spring and join the other 8 million men who trust Manscaped. Use code WORD20 to get 20% off, free shipping at manscaped.com. I don't even need the script for this one. This is the Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0, and it is the best trimmer I've ever had. And I might sound like a bit of a scruff. I use it on my head, I use it on my beard, and occasionally I use it on the pubs. It massively reduces nicks. The battery life is amazing. It's a lovely bit of kit. You can buy yourself a much cheaper version from Argos, whatever, Amazon. They won't be as nice as this. It's really well made. And then if you buy it as part of the pack, you get all sorts. The Crop Preserver, the Crop Reviver Toner, ball deodorant, a nice pair of boxers. But this Lawnmower 4.0 is the absolute daddy of pub trimmers. And I'm not even joking when I say Laura's got my old one and she uses it. There you go, Laura. I'm sure you love me talking about your pubs on an advert. Save 20% off and free shipping with the code WORD20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code WORD20 at manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you. So this can be an amazing gift. It can be for yourself. Just lets everyone up their pub game this spring. Summer's coming. Don't have a bush.
There we go.
Well, I mean, watching you try and yawn your deafness away, it's something I'm glad I didn't see face on. That what? Because you look like you.
Oh, no.
Let it go. Let it go.
Go on, son, you'll get there. And then you'll just get that really
Yeah,
satisfying squeak out. Yeah. Oh, my God. It's
I can't wait.
such a good
There's
feeling.
tinnitus
Fuck
as well. It's
sex.
just doing me fucking head in.
Listen,
Oh, everything's
I'm not
like-
trying to annoy you. I am. But earbuds?
They're not meant for your ears.
What do you mean, Babs? Like a
Just get it,
cotton
if you
bud?
get it far enough in, it's going
I
to pop
haven't got-
something.
No.
No.
Yeah,
You meant to-
eardrum.
You're meant to stop when you hit resistance with them, mate. You've been sticking them right in because that
Yeah.
answers a lot.
I hear a little tapping.
It's just air, isn't it? It's not like
There's
you
something
can't-
wrong with it. That's all I know.
No, there's
I went
air
for the
in there.
steam this morning. Nothing worked.
What if, Carl, if you close your mouth and Carl puts his mouth over your nose and then blows?
I've bought one of those nose balloons.
Yeah, I'd have ignored that as well.
We've
you
tried that before with you, remember?
Yeah.
Babe, have you... I know this is stupid.
Was
have
his
you done
dick
that?
out at the time? No.
It was on studio.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh, Adam, please
gonna
don't
shit.
die on pod.
No.
Imagine if he
Was that good?
That was helping. Oh. No.
Oh, go on.
Oh God. If you're gonna die. Oh God.
Oh, go on.
Adam, mine took a month and it was both ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If this was in both ears, I would have had to just not do the show.
Yeah, I remember just having to hide my headphones up.
Advice.
Hit me.
Now, Adam gives great advice, and that's a myth that we've
The thing
been
is,
pushing
Vicky,
for a long
I'm
time.
very much a do as I say, not as I do kind of guy.
Fair enough.
Do as I say I'm going to do. If people lived their life the way I say I'm going to live mine, they would be intelligent, well-rounded people.
In prison.
What?
In prison.
Yeah.
They'd get time to read. I think you give a good advice, though. Every time you've been on, there's been some sage fucking
Do they?
words. Oh, yeah.
I just think I provide a female's perspective, which is probably slightly more
I
measured.
can do that as well, though, because I know women. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
It's International Women's Day, Adam, isn't it?
What?
It's International Women's Day today.
It is International Women's
you
Day.
love-
And I knew that.
You love international women. I like local women. From round here. Let's do some advice. Shane Beale says.
Shane what?
Shane Beale.
Shane Beale's.
Ian's cousin.
Oh, cousin.
Do you know why is no one taking me up on this? If they make up a name, I'll read the name.
I
I feel like I'm not getting more. I need more out of it. Shane Beale says, "Hi lads, and Vicky Pattison. He knew you were coming on. I'm after some advice. I'm 20.
I'm fucking so gullible.
Oh, what a refreshing drink of Sneak. Ah, God.
What flavour's that on?
Well, that's actually I got it from a Smeg freezer.
Oh, no. What, that freezer's Smeg or that's the brand?
That's
Corn flavoured energy
LeBron
drink.
flavoured.
no. I went Des O'Connor. He's been a busy lad, hasn't he? That's what killed him. Sneak. Do you like energy?
Steve. Glare.
No. So let me do it properly. Sneak. Lemon Blizzard. Use code word 10.
Me is starting to crack a little bit.
Oh, that's good.
You
isn't
should
it?
try Sneak. There you go. I think that was subtle.
Yeah, also, so great.
Yeah.
So are you sponsored by them as well as the Dicks?
Yeah.
Love Honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Love
send
Honey.
us the dicks.
Love Honey and
No, I
Sneak
only
send us
realised
the-
yesterday that love honey means like jizz.
Oh, does it?
You know what I mean? Like, I've give you me love honey.
I had no idea either.
Yeah.
Thought it was like love honey.
No.
No.
It's like, have my love
Because
honey.
that's
I'm about to love honey.
just bees, isn't it? I love honey. Bzzz. Oh, it's jizz. Shane Beale says, "Hi lads and Vicky Pattison. I'm after some advice. I'm 23. Oh shit. Should we get sad song? I'm 23, and over the last year or so, I've really noticed my hair at the front getting thinner, while the back is not doing any better. To the point, I've got no hair. This isn't me. I've got fuck all. To the point, my next haircut will have to be a style change in order to hide it. Instead of a quiff, we'll be having it down and pushed forward. Of course, this is making me panic looking for answers to solve it, and it generally making me feel so low about myself. I have hair currently, but at this rate, I won't have it for many years more, at least like this anyway. So what do? I'm honestly scared my partner might leave me. I've looked into the drugs. I've looked into the drugs you can take, but the side effects are wild. The more safe one, I might try. Laughing face. But even that is worrying. I know in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm panicking. Please help." And that's from old baldy Shane Beale.
Wigs.
Wigs.
Yes.
Oh, you can do fantastic stuff for wigs these
Exactly.
days, mate. My pal's got one, right, who shall remain nameless, but he literally is such a handsome fella, and they just like shave the top of your head like a monk, like in case there's anything there, and then they stick it on. And then they style it like as if it's your actual hair. And honestly, you'd never know. It's fucking class.
Like this one.
Oh, not like that one.
Yeah, give us this.
This is yours, Adam.
I know.
Vicky,
But it's so realistic.
can I get a link for that?
Yeah,
please?
I'll send you a link. Discount code Vicky10.
I mean, they have come a long way, but I honestly feel like that glued on thing.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law's got one,
It'll have a net on it.
and
She made it.
I think that's last resort.
Yeah.
Or are we saying that that's where it's going?
Well, you look good. Some people look good bald. You look good bald.
yeah, but I wear,
Jason Statham also
Yeah.
looks really
Our Paul
good
looks
bald.
great bald. Some people suit it. So just lean into it and, you know.
Who's that football fella who looks lovely bald and all?
who's that?
Well, it's the one with the bald head.
Andy
Yapstam.
Andy Johnson.
Yapstam, I think.
Titus Bramble.
Oh, there you go.
You look like Haley off Lost.
Who did you?
The biggest goth ever. Oh, why are you so much a goth? That changes so much.
Shane, it's not often we give visual advice, but there you go. For the
audio.
for the audio listener,
I'll just fix the fringe a little bit.
Fix your fringe.
It's
Because that's the issue, yeah.
Shania Twain, man, I feel like a fucking bloke.
Oh no, stop doing that.
Do.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go.
Why would
girls.
you change your voice? Oh no.
Oh my
It
god.
looks so real.
It's the sage expression for me.
My name is Melanie.
Because your dad's the size of a melon.
Hi, Melanie.
Oh, yeah.
You all
They
right?
look more like a Stephanie.
Oh,
Hello, my name is Stephanie.
Melanie
So you
Stephanie.
know how sexy I am because my name's got a fanny in it.
I nearly went Mel Fanny then.
Mel Fanny.
Steve Fanny. No, it's Steve.
Stephanie.
Oh, sorry, Stephanie.
Hang on. Are you now a woman?
What do you mean?
I don't know what's changed. You put a wig on and you're a different person.
It's 2023.
No,
Grow up.
I'm asking.
He can be anything
Can
he
you
wants
put it
to
on,
be.
Dan?
Oh. I think weirdly Dan's going to suit this.
Yeah, he will.
Thank you, babe.
I'm taking that home.
Take the hat. It's yours?
What for?
There's a black one as well.
Let's go, girls.
You look like a middle-aged woman.
You go to Slim and Wild and me?
There you go. Now I'm a lesbian.
No, you look like a hairy biker,
Yeah. What about?
Oh my god,
doesn't he?
that's such a good shout.
Like-
Okay, if it's too
Like
far back,
Javinho.
No, it's my style.
no, babes, pull it forward.
Get Javinho up.
Babes, pull it forward for the love of
Are you
God.
sure?
Yeah.
How far forward?
Like, not that far. Give us some forehead, Dan.
Can you see that on the telly?
No, it's still your phone.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
Getting Homer.
Right. So what we're saying is, Shane.
You can't wear that. It looks too weird.
I just
There you
because
go.
Adam wants to use it later. What's your feeling about? And I'm so far past giving a shit. I went bald at 23, whipped it off, and I've never grown it back. I'm all right with it. I wear a hat on the pod because it looks terrible if I don't. Look, this
It
looks,
doesn't look terrible.
that looks fucking awful.
No, only 'cause you
I
used
look
to
like
wear-
a German techno DJ. Like, yeah, let's drop the beats. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This one's going out for the ugly girl called Stephanie.
You do look like a German techno DJ if you say all of that.
Yeah, that adds to it. That adds to the character.
Just own it.
What's your feeling about bald? Have you ever been boved? Is it something you should just own?
Different if women go bald, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you asking me how I'd feel if I was bald?
No, for Shane, he needs a bit of advice.
So I feel like loads of hair, totally bald. Either extreme is not. It doesn't matter to me at all. I kind of feel like it gets to be a little bit of a grey area when you're going there and you're trying to hide it.
That's the problem, innit?
Yeah, that's it. And I can understand what he's going through. Like, he's so young, potentially none of his mates are. But yeah, like, I just think you've got to own it. Like, it's like with anything. So the comb overs that don't work, like trying to hide it, these different hairstyles, like it's all just a little bit shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, either shave it off, totally embrace it. You might find like you fucking suit it. Or if you've got like a weird shaped head or something, or a birthmark where you don't want to have one and it isn't for you, then do the wig thing. Like, not like Stephanie there. I mean, like,
You've got to have both. Honestly, as if you've got mates and you get a fucking wig glued on,
yeah.
you are going to have to ride out a good 5 years of piss take before everyone gets bored of it.
Toxic
Just go turkey,
masculinity.
me. If I went bald, I'm going turkey.
Would you do the full hair transplant thing, would
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Honestly,
from
they're
your
meant to be
arse?
so good, but Wayne Rooney had something like 4, didn't he, before it took? Like, it's not always like gold straight away.
And also, I'm saving up for a pinoplasty, so
Yeah. Do the same
They
time.
might do a bog off for you.
yeah, a 2
Buy
for
a
1.
cock, get a wig free. I said, you buy a cock, you get a wig free. Right now, for every cock you buy, I'll give you a wig absolutely free.
It's a great Turkish accent. Reminds me of my eldest son.
Do you get it from the back of your legs, like your ass?
What, babes?
That's where you get the hair from.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Is your ass that hairy?
No, like the back of your thighs.
Is
No, like they get the
Follicles.
follicles from there. You don't just shave the back of your legs and stick it on.
Here you go, Wayne. Let's hope that takes.
It fucking stinks.
Yeah, loads of people are doing them hair transplants now as well, aren't they?
I'd be there, honestly, the second I thought there was a chance it was going, I'd be gone. Me barber has reassured me that it's not going to happen to me. He's like, there'd already be a couple of signs.
Yeah.
At 31, you're going to be sound.
Yeah, I think you've got a fantastic head of hair. Erkan's dad's like bald as a billiard ball, you know.
What?
Erkan's dad.
That was some mad English.
Can we have a translator on that? What was that again?
Erkan's dad's bald as a billiard ball.
Bald as a billiard ball. Right, okay. There was too many L's in that. Do you know what I mean?
Is that not how you say that?
You know what? The baldness doesn't come from your dad, though.
Comes from your mum's dad.
Comes from your mum's side.
Really?
Your mum's
Yeah.
dad. Your mum's side on the male though, like your mum's dad. So your granddad on your mum's side.
Yeah, you don't get your hair from your nan.
You never know.
You never know. That's mine's gone blue. Yeah, my granddad, bless him, absolute bald as fuck. That's that. And when we were at school, I used to take the piss out of my mate whose dad was bald. We were like, you're gonna go bald. And it was me. The comb over is the problem in it. Don't be that guy.
Just don't.
Either own it, but don't fucking wax down a ket wig.
Did you do a comb over ever?
No.
What did you try? Did you try salvaging?
I was still spiking until the realization hit.
You look like what's his name from Prodigy? Who's dead
Keith
now?
Flint.
Yeah,
Keith Flint.
looked a bit like him, didn't you?
Have you not seen the photo of him with his spiky blonde hair?
Yeah.
Can
It's
someone
bad.
please get
Very,
it on the
it's
big
very
telly?
low res though.
It's pretty bad.
Adam, after you look
I
at
think you see
I'll get it and
this.
I'll put it on there.
Why is it? I've got it saved.
just back it on.
Yeah, I was still spiking. So
Were you a bit in denial?
I just sort of didn't know. It was stupid. Another comedian at a comedy night, we were doing a bit of piss take and someone shouted, just accept you're going bald. and it was, which is from a comedian to a comedian is absolutely acceptable.
Yeah.
But I remember going, what? And then I actually looked at it and I was like, it's absolutely obvious.
I think it's gone off Google. Oh no, there it is.
All right,
Get it up because it's not letting me.
Is that working?
No,
it's
you
still
need to get it
Carl's
off
phone.
Carl's
Twisted fire starter.
Jesus.
I haven't got the
techno-
remote. I haven't got the remote. You
This
took the
podcast
remote off
is
me.
borderline.
Oh my god.
I know. I've got a good arm. I'm virile. Listen, it was just a young, beautiful lad who had spiky
You
hair.
look older there.
Right, I'm sick of this pod getting slowed down by fucking waiting for
Yeah,
pictures.
just keep going.
Shane Beals, don't do a comb
There you
over.
go. There it is.
Oh, fuck me, Dan, honestly.
I would have done.
No, it's so much.
I lived in Newcastle.
Did you?
Yeah. Jasmine late.
You fancy pants, yeah.
I know.
No, it's so much better now that you've just owned it. I love you bald. I think it's class.
It's fine, isn't it?
Shane should be bald as well if he wants to be. Oh, there is this thing you can get called PRP. And I've had it done actually. Because I had loads of hair extensions in for years. And like when I was younger, I was a bit of a terror. And I used to fight in nightclubs and that. And like lasses used to pull
For
my hair
money?
out. No. Like cockfighting.
On the boat. On the Tuxedo Princess. On the revolving dance floor. She's come to defend the title.
It's Vicky the Viking Pattison.
Ian Sterling's doing the voiceover. That was so Ian Sterling.
No.
So you've had to have PRP.
Yes,
Did
so
you get a
that-
nice payout?
Yeah. No, so obviously I was left with like patches and stuff, which was just awful. And when I sort of decided I was trying to be a bit nicer and evolved and a bit more grown up, I had to go and get that. So they take blood out of your arm and then they whiz it round in like this whizzy machine.
Yeah.
A smeg bullet.
But then they take it out and then it basically separates the blood from the protein in your blood. And then they re-inject the protein directly into like the patches of your head that are affected.
You know, you can get like protein shakes and that just from like a shop.
Yeah, but this
Spot
goes
on, you know.
directly into the sauce.
Get a chocomel around, you know.
Is this another promo for Sneak?
Right, lads. If drink Sneak and you'll grow a full head of hair. Is that right, Steve? Oh, that's illegal. That. If I buy one of these high end and get it glued on,
Toupee.
will you promise not to take the Mickey?
You won't even mention it. Yeah, when you
Alright,
got that
great.
I
goatee,
didn't
we
even
didn't.
notice, I don't think.
Right. Finn, could you find me one? We'll put it on the business card. Right.
Oh, you got a BMX? You're getting fucking another present.
I look so cool and fucking win. This is from anonymous advice. Got a weird one here that makes me look proper tight, but it's my missus' birthday coming up and she's asking for a load of different things, makeup, an Apple Watch, and also wants a weekend away as part of the presents. But right now, it looks like I'm going to be out about 1,200 quid. This is the pisser. She honestly spent less than 100 quid on me. Maybe a bit more, but not loads. We earn about the same money as well. It's not like I'm minted and she's skint. What should I do here?
Tell her to fuck off.
Is this just boyfriend tax? That's for
No,
anonymous.
it's not. It's your missus being a greedy fucking
Asking
cunt.
for it. It's mad, isn't it?
Shut up. No, leave her.
Oh,
She
no,
doesn't deserve love.
Hang
This isn't very International Women's Day, is it?
Did you
If
remember?
it's International Women's, you don't get presents for International Women's Day. You get rights, and she's got the right to fuck off.
They get right.
You get more rights.
Only today do you get rights. You get one day. Yeah. No, it's mad.
No,
asking.
we do. Birthday, we ask, we go, I'd like this.
No, but like, I want this, this, and this. That's a bit like, oh, I'd like an Apple Watch, or like, I want to go away and I want this, and that's a bit mad, isn't it? If he's nice enough to do it, yeah, but don't ask.
What's your thoughts on this, Vicky? Could you just get the mic close? There you go.
Oh, controversially. I agree with Adam. Obviously,
Everywhere we go.
I feel like feminism just took such a huge step back, like as those words left from my mouth. But
Oh, but this is equality.
well, I just think like in a relationship, things should be equal and like you should match each other's energies. Otherwise, it just breeds absolute resentment. Like I don't care whether like your wife works or you work or whatever, but everything should be matched, you know. And I think if she spent £100, he should spend £100. If she spent £1,200, he should spend £1,200. And like I think it's audacious, isn't it? Like to demand things like that in this day and age
She's an
as
absolute
well.
gobshite.
I think it's a bad sign of things to come. It's a bit different
Yeah.
when you're married because Laura's like not working to raise our kids, so I can't be like,
Yeah,
well, where's I've spent this much, where's my there is a bit of a change when you're a bit further
Yeah.
down the line. But if this is in the first 2 years of relationship, this looks like it's going to be just this year that's going to be expensive, but the
Release
rest of
her
it.
back into the wild, my friend. You'll have a much nicer life. She doesn't deserve anything.
Or
Or-
teach her a lesson and just go spend £10 on Boots No. 5 makeup.
Yeah.
Get her a nice little Casio $12.95 from Argos and just book a weekend in Rhyl. Stay at Finn's house.
Lovely.
Oh,
I always spend more, but like I won't expect like when she gets to something like, oh, I've spent a little bit more, but that's fine. I'm never like, well, you should match it.
yeah.
Like if I've spent more, that's my choice. I don't go, well, I want this much spending on me.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
If you want to get all that stuff sound, if you
Yeah.
want to be that
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
if that's how you
That's what I mean.
like, and you going to go, look, I don't expect this back, but I want to spoil you. I'm quite overly generous, especially like in a relationship, like with like getting people stuff. But like you can't just do that.
She's just a bit of a walking red flag, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think she sounds quite toxic.
Is it early doors? Did he say?
Yeah.
Sounds. They didn't really say, but it's girlfriend. Oh no, he says Mrs. I don't know.
I just think it's a bit weird to demand it. I want this, this, and this. If he's nice,
It's
enough
not
to do it-
unheard of though, Carl. This is not that. I'm sure he's not the only person to.
I thought you, nice
I
I
would
like
think-
Apple Watch. Like drop the hint, or we should go there. They'll be like, I want this, I want this, I want that. Be like, fuck off.
Do you know what I'd
Yeah.
do? I'd break up with her on her birthday in the card.
I feel like that's a bit harsh.
Wearing an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have had this.
Do you know what?
Do you know what time it is?
I'd turn up holding an Apple Watch. What's she asked for? Tell me what she asked for.
Makeup.
Makeup.
Yeah.
Weekend away.
An Apple Watch and a
jumper
weekend
for the
away.
dog.
Okay. So I'd turn up with the weekend away, like booked, right? And with an Apple Watch in my hand. And I'd give her a card and go, read that first. And it'd be like, I'm leaving you. You're a greedy cunt. You don't deserve it. And then I'd put the Apple Watch on. I'd ring a taxi to the airport.
On
and
the
I'd go.
on the watch.
Yeah.
Look what I can do.
Yeah. And
just
I'd go on holiday on my own.
At the end of the card, Happy International Women's Day.
She's giving Veruca Salt energy.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to just chuck her to the Oompa Loompas.
Veruca Salt was the one
Willy
that
Wonka.
got everything she wanted, and she wanted squirrel. She
Yes.
wanted it.
Golden egg.
Didn't she want, yeah.
Golden egg.
Didn't she want to eat the chewing gum or something, or the golden egg?
No, wasn't that
Anyway, she was a
Violet?
right
She was
cunt,
one of them who fucked it.
wasn't she?
Yeah.
She got fed to the Oompa Loompas, and it was what she deserved. So,
There you go.
Fuck
Feed
her
it to
off
some
and all.
Oompa Loompas.
This is a wumble.
Hey, if you want to watch a shit film, the Johnny Depp remake of Charlie and the
mind
Chocolate.
I love
I
that.
don't
It's
mind it.
so bad.
is it?
Got a Mexican little person and photocopied him for all the Oompa Loompas.
Yeah.
And it's a lot to watch. It's a lot. There is a little Mexican dude playing 17,000 parts at the same time.
No.
And
Eddie
dancing.
Murphy.
Yeah, like the clumps.
I don't mind that one. The old one's too old. Like the CGI is awful.
This is so stupid, this one. I've loved it. Let's do some have a words. Why we named the podcast.
It's time to have a word.
Have a words. Dave Brown says, wheelie bin nonsense. All right, Lids, can you have a word with people who put their house number on their bins? Why are they getting possessive over something filled with shit that the council gives you for free?
Fuck off.
Westeds.
You haven't
No.
got a bin.
What?
You haven't got a bin.
I used to.
He's
I
got
don't
to
have your number on
shoot.
it.
He's got to shoot.
Why do you have your number on it?
'Cause it's my bin.
Is it the same as next door's bin?
It's like having a license plate on your car. That's how I know it's mine.
Yeah.
Dan, what have you done?
It isn't the same.
Oh, we've got
A
the
num-
we've got the
Yeah,
numbers.
he's a fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
that's right.
He wants going around stealing other people's bins.
Wait, steal them and put them where?
People collect bins so that they can put more rubbish out.
We've got nicer bins than everyone else.
Oh, everyone on our road's got one bin.
Yeah. And they've all got the numbers on so you know it's yours.
No.
Yeah, they have.
Vicky,
No,
Where
Brian
you,
got that.
where you
Brian,
live.
no, Brian does it all.
I'm so sorry, Vicky. Vicky, have you numbered bins?
No, I don't feel like that passionate about me bin, but I can completely understand where you are coming from. I'm not like judgmental about how much you love them or anything.
I had an argument with a fella that I used to live near because he stole my bin and he tried to pretend that he hadn't.
Did it have your number on it as well?
No, he'd... No, this is why I ended up putting the number on mine.
Okay.
Because I knew it had a very it had a mark on like the handles.
Yeah.
It had like a mark because one day, like the ADHD, probably somewhere on the spectrum kid that I am, I just like scratched my key into it.
For a little bit.
So I knew that was my one, but I didn't do it on purpose for that.
Yeah.
It's just I'd scratched
Something
it
to
and I
do.
was like, that's mine because that. And he was like, oh yeah, can't. So,
Did he concede?
yeah.
Did it get quite heated?
No,
No.
He gave up. I think he was scared of me.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Very
But you only get
intimidating.
one bin, don't you? So how are you claiming to have two?
We've got more than one bin. We've got recycling bins.
No,
We've
I
got
mean,
the
no,
grey
I don't
bin.
mean that. But I mean,
We've
like,
got the green bin.
you get your purple, your blue.
I get how someone would be like, I don't even give a shit why this is important, but Laura was like, we are numbering these bins. And it's one of those ones that I can blame her, but I was like, yes, that's very satisfying.
Depends on your neighbours, doesn't it? If your neighbours are knobheads,
All our neighbours are...
then-
Brian does our bins.
Oh, you've got the best neighbour ever.
We don't have purple bins. It's the road's too
You don't
small.
even pay fucking council tax because Brian just does it for free.
Is your neighbour still being a cunt?
Martin.
Martin. I don't. We just don't.
Dan's next door neighbour, Martin's
At number 11, isn't it? Number
We
11.
don't even talk. We
Oh.
just don't talk.
I have got to have you licked on shitty neighbours.
Go on.
My neighbour, well, actually, like, whatever you call the person who lives across from you is such a helmet. I fucking hate them both.
Why?
It's a man and a woman, and like I think they've got kids, but like I honestly just don't know. They've called the police on us 3 times.
What have you been doing though?
No, mate.
You sure?
Oh, hang on, why are you already on their site?
What were the
Have you
police
had
saying?
fucking on the podcast and I didn't know about it? I hope
What
listen
did
to
they
this
call the
podcast.
police for though? Like what was their claim?
Milo, me dog.
Yeah.
So basically, Milo's like a very, as we were talking about earlier, he's an adventurous, excitable boy. And like our street is kind of like closed off. It's a gated community and there's 8 houses. And I suppose by the law of averages, we're always going to get 2 knobs out of 16. Anyway, when we first got Milo, he like loved to play out in the street and run around and have a little like, just meet everybody in that. And everybody loved him. He had such a nice time. But he always goes on their grass for some reason. And I wouldn't be half surprised. I think my paranoia's got a hold of us here. But if they put something fucking special on that grass just to get him across there, and then they can complain about it, right? I know that sounds mental, but this is how they've got us. Anyway, he goes over quite a lot. They rang the police and said that their son is scared. So the police came to my house. Get on this. Police came to my door, and I was like, are you all right? Obviously, mad PTSD about fucking police coming to my door. Just terrifying. And then they said, yeah, we've heard you've got a dangerous rescue dog living here. I have a Labrador puppy. Like, it's not like I'm walking around with a fucking XL bully who's chinned loads of kids. I have a Labrador. And I was like, are you joking me? And then the police came in and were absolutely mortified when they realised, like, when Milo just tried to lick them to death, you know?
Yeah.
And then they went away. Police said, oh, we're never going to come back again. This is absolute madness. I sent them both a message saying, you're fucking mental. Stay away from me and me dogs.
And stop rubbing legs of lamb on your lawn.
When you text somebody and said, you're mental, leave me and my dogs alone.
I actually sent such a really long message, but I just thought I'd like give you the synopsis. I was like, don't you send Erkan any more snivelling messages? Like, I basically just really went in a proper group chat with all the neighbours as well, because I was so furious.
Oh my God, have you got a close WhatsApp?
Yes, we're 110% those knobs. I'm so sorry.
Oh God.
And all they talk about is bin cleaning and stuff as well.
Yeah.
I thought you might like
There was a
that.
suspicious character at 1:10 a.m. Did anyone else see them? Fuck off.
But then no, after all of that, they rang them again and said the dog had gone in the house. Can you imagine Milo opening the door and just going
These
in?
are cunts, aren't they? These are cunts because they've gone after the dogs. That's like it's one thing. My neighbour's a bell end.
Yeah.
But when Etta
Martin.
says hello,
Yeah.
he goes, "Good morning." We've beefed about fucking fences, but he's not a thunder cunt.
No.
We just have fallen out.
Yeah.
When if he was at like Etta goes morning and he goes morning, he's fine. It's just me and him that have
Even
got
his voice makes him sound like
I
a
know.
cunt.
Why don't you
I
try
know.
Etta's
But
voice?
if anyone rang the
Like over the fence, morning, and he'll say it back, go, I got you.
try Jack's morning. If I swear to God, if someone rang the police on my kids, I'm ringing the boys. We're having a team meeting. I'm going full
Yeah,
scouse.
it's a bit different. And I doesn't convince the police. He has got a dangerous rescue child
From Wigan.
Adam will shit on their lawn for you.
Oh my God, we're getting Scottish John and we're doing something about it.
I'd have shit on their lawn by now, mate.
Oh, honestly.
What was the third one? Like he was in the bed. Goldilocks. He's eating all our sky. He's watching the telly.
He's had all me Muller corners.
He's put the Christmas decorations up. It's only March. This dog needs to go.
Oh my God.
He's fucking deleted half of me fucking Sky Plus.
Third time was just like an escalation. They claimed their son was phobic or something. Like, fuck off, you. knobs.
How old are this couple? Are they like old?
Nah. No, not even that, like not old enough to be like cantankerous, you know? Like, you can't, that age definitely can't be an excuse. They're slightly older than Erkan and myself, but yeah, they're just utter knobs, man. Like, honestly. And I just feel like, oh, just fucking move, will you?
I judge people who don't like dogs.
Yeah.
People who don't like dogs aren't nice people. That's a fact.
And I've tried so hard, like, so hard, but honestly now, just move. She's ginger as well, right? Which I've got no problem with.
But now you bring it up.
No, but they're both ginger, actually. But she's ginger.
What?
Double ginger.
A double ginger
Oh,
couple.
that is orange flag.
Calling the police.
Absolutely not.
Call the police on them.
Call the police on them.
Child abuse.
What? Is the kid ginger?
No, but this is the maddest thing. The kids aren't ginger.
They're black.
Can't they
I had a pint and it wasn't gingerist, I swear. She's from Brazil.
No, she isn't.
Yeah, but
I didn't know you could get Brazilian gingers.
I didn't.
The two words have never been said together. Brazilian gingers.
Have you ever got them on their own? Are they cool on their own?
Be a hell of a nut.
Say that again.
Have you ever
mate?
got them on their own?
One of them on their own.
Like, have you ever spoke to one of them on their own?
Yeah, she can go that. Like, she shouted at one of my neighbours. So it all escalated because one day she told us to put Milo on a lead in the street, and she started shouting at us about rules about kids and dogs. And I just was like, oh, I says, I know, I bet you can't wait to tell us about your rules about kids and dogs. I says, but go back inside your house. I says, because I'm in no mood. And then she just started like shouting at us. And my mum was there at the time. And I said, get back inside your house. Get back inside your house. She wouldn't listen. So then my mum made me go back inside because she was like, I'm not having you have a fight on your garden.
You've had your PCP, no more.
Do you know what I just love?
Yeah.
Is that there's probably like where you live in this
So
gated
nice.
community, there's probably posh people, like old money who've ended up living there, and they're watching Vicky the Viking Pattison and Sophia from Modern Family scrap in the middle of the street about fucking dogs, just wondering how the fuck they've ended up in this situation.
Get back inside your fucking house!
I think Dan's dribbling from a joke he said 5 minutes ago.
I feel like I've had mushrooms.
There he is. Was it the ginger nut?
Vicky,
joke?
will you move to the northwest? Listen, sell your house to Martin. You can come and move near us. Oh, we need you on this podcast so much more.
Oh, I would love to move next door to you. Then Martin can go and live next.
Yes.
Should we call that a pod, boys?
Yes.
As ever, it's been amazing. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
You have a book?
Like, not honours, but I have one.
Can I have it?
I have a book called Vicky Pattison, The Secret of Happy. How to build resilience, banish self-doubt, and live the life you deserve to live.
I feel like I could write a book like that.
Yeah, I really knew you
You're
saying
so... I forget how modest you are every time.
Yeah.
It's one of my best qualities.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Adam,
He's the most modest in here, I think.
Adam tried to employ a PA to sort out all his admin and didn't do it because it was too much admin getting a PA.
No, he was
that's-
going to genuinely get a PA to hire his PA.
This feels like a cycle, babes.
I've got so much to do.
Never have I seen someone
so
look
much to do.
so relaxed and say that, though.
Sunday scaries every day.
So
PA.
get Vicky's book and you've podcast.
I have a podcast. Oh, babe, Vicky Pattison, The Secret too. There's a theme here. But if you want to listen to it, you can.
And you are hosting on the radio.
Yes, I start Heart Radio 10th of April. So by the time this goes out really soon. First full-time job, you know.
So good.
I know.
Since your cage fighting days.
That was really more of a hobby, actually, Dan.
And this week's Love Funny product is the Mon Ami. I think it's how
Mon
you
Ami.
say.
The Mon Ami. Was he from Monaco? Oh, wow.
For the lady. So this is
What's that?
it's got control buttons. It's waterproof, thank God. And
They're all waterproof.
it says on the box.
Oh, right, yeah.
This is for the woman, of course. Box contains. It's got a USB charging cable as well.
When did we start
Why are
doing
you
product
the
of the
person
week?
who
When was that?
Product of the week.
It's the product of the week.
Strong, intense vibrations.
Oh my
Like-
God.
That'd be good to have for a hand.
Dan, that looks like the adult version of Captain Hook.
Sexy Abu Hamza.
Oh, has this been used? Oh, no, it's not.
Sexy Abu Hamza.
Come on, you've
That's
got
what it's called.
Do you want to... Hey, yes, I do. Great hands.
Nice. Yeah. That's
I reckon you could use that for kitchen purposes as well.
What?
You could like fucking waz something around in a pan with that.
It's fresh out the box, don't worry. I'll just see how strong you want to. Probably say it into the mic.
Let's just...
Yeah, no, my nose is not unlike my cock.
No, I don't think it's like a cock. It's like it has some like 1/8 of the amount of nerve endings that your nunny has.
Yeah.
So if
if
it's too
you
strong
work-
for that, it's too strong for that.
Well, it'd be 8 times too strong for that if it's
Oh,
too strong
dear.
for that, yeah. But if it's all right on here, it'll be class doing there.
So that's the Mon Ami.
There's the
from
trailer.
Love Honey.
Don't put that in.
Mother-
It's not isn't it?
Is this the Mother's Day advert?
I'm on daytime telly sometimes.
Not anymore. For all your Mother's Day needs,
Buy
Love
tickets
Honey.
to my tour. Buy tickets to the Have a Word tour. Buy tickets to Dan's tour. Listen to Finn's music.
Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok.
Go live your life.
Is there any song this week for the audio, Finn?
There is. So Josh, who's just started working with us, is in
Who?
a band called The Night Cafe, who are class. I've heard them before. And this is one of their tunes called Turn. So go and check them out. Night
Fucking
Cafe.
nepotism at this podcast, mate.
You've
Thanks,
got to find
Vicky.
a way in.
You're so welcome. This is now giving me like Sunday brunch of podcasts.
Yeah.
Do you know the Sunday brunch?
Yeah, we
You know,
do.
we've got the music, we've got like the friendly.
Oh, we're getting better and
Yeah.
bigger every time.
Honestly, if you just turned that into like a cooking station, Simon Rimmer came sometimes, you'd be fucking
If
laughing.
only one of us could cook. Quick.